hello, what's up tonight, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Fine Thursday to you all. Good to see ya, good to see ya, good to see ya. What is up, Elevation AV Gizmodo, Gizmo, Beeve, Zelda, of course, Leo Stu, Ziv Zyron, Magical Sheeple, Magical Sheep, Bearju, probably a nerd. How's everyone doing tonight? Benny, good to see ya. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, hopefully everyone's doing good. Yeah, so there was big news today. Out of the blue, it was announced that Master Sets are back. Master Sets are back. I don't know what to think. What do you think about this set? Paps, how are you? Good to see you. Ronald Garber, G. Goffman, Tiki Man, Silvala, Governor Chris, Lucas Dead 200. How's everyone doing today? Wishing you could play Arena. Why can't you play Arena, Luke? Atheist, how are you? So yeah, the big news of the day, and we're going to try some Historic tonight and see how it goes, because we got new Historic cards. What do you think about this set? So the big news of today was Double Masters, a master set that it basically doubles everything, I guess. 2 rares, 2 foils, 2 box type toppers. It looks like it's going to be roughly double the price of past master sets. Double the amount of mythics, actually more than double, 40 mythics in the set. So I don't know. I mean, I'm excited to have them back. Like, master sets are the best way to put reprints out into the system. I'm really excited for that. The box toppers are really cool looking. Like, I don't know about this mana crypt. The mana crypt, I guess it's growing on me, but like the doubling season's cool. The blade, they all look pretty sweet. The mana crypt looks a little bit odd, but these are expensive reprints, like $100 cards. Blade steel's like $100. So we're getting expensive cards. They are very commander focused. It's Commander Masters Take 2 or whatever. I don't even know. I don't know do you think it's better to have a double Masters than a normal Masters? I think that's my question. Like, would you rather pay $20 for a pack with 2 rares and 2 foils, or $10 for a pack with 1 rare and 1 foil? That's the part I'm not sure about. If I like the double gimmick. Like, I love that Master Sets are back, and we're getting good reprints. Like, that is amazing. I don't know if I like the double gimmick compared to a normal set. Hey, what's up, Riles? How are you? No fetches, although Wizards again confirmed that there is going to be fetch lands this year. I think, fingers crossed, I really, really hope that it's in the Commander Legends set. If it's box toppers for Zendikar, I'm going to be a little bit disappointed. I think that's the worst outcome. I don't know how much box toppers would actually impact prices. So that's what I'm nervous about, is if they go the box topper direction. If it's in Commander Legends, that's awesome. Like, that's a fine, good, great place to reprint fetch lands. But $20 a pack, yeah, I mean, that would be my guess, is it's going to be around $20 a pack. Joe Kids, welcome to the Fishbowl. Assuming the supply's high enough, but from what people have been saying, it's like $200 a box wholesale, which would probably put it in the $20 a pack range, and boxes would be, oh my god, $350 maybe? $300 plus? Joey Gads, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that's the big news for today. The other big news for today is we're playing Historic. We have new Historic cards. So I don't even know. Hey, what's up, Doug? Oh, Doug, are you hyped for all the Commander reprints? No, they're not going into Standard. No. Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious what VIP box or whatever that is actually means. It's replacing collector's boosters, but it doesn't specifically say it's boosters. So I don't know. Maybe it'll be like a Mythic Edition type thing. They're leaning on the announcement stream. He's refusing to say how much it might be. Stores will charge their price. Well, that is smart, actually. I think from Wizards' perspective, after kind of like committing to a price with the Fetchland Secret Lair, just not saying anything is better than saying anything at this point. Blue Cheese for the 27th month. Oh yeah, it's always fun to discuss you on Twitter. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, we'll probably jump around. These are the new Historic cards. I was going to ask you, like, out of these cards, which are you most excited for? So, I got a couple of decks. I got like a Obliterator Devotion. I got an Enchantress deck. But I figured, because I was putting these decks together like Yeah, 10 minutes ago. But as I was putting the decks together, I figured if there was something fun to build around, then we could potentially just build a deck on stream. Like, it would be cool to build a Handan's deck. It will never win. We could build zombies. We could build goblins. Not the most exciting, but cool tribes. There's Unburial Rights. There's Ulamog, which I think is probably going to be busted in the format. So we could jump around and play some different things, try some different things. But anyway, don't get Justice Striked. Oh, please, Lord, do not get Justice Striked. Yeah, I built a Tempered Steel deck, too. Those are the 3 decks I managed to build before the stream started. A all-creature devotion deck, Enchantress's Presence Enchantress deck, and then a mono-white Tempered Steel deck. I don't know if it needs to be mono-white, but Tempered Steel is a frightening card. If you were playing Standard at the time, just going like Ornithopter, 1-drop, Tempered Steel, that wins a lot of games all by itself. Hey, what's up, Honest? How are you? Good to see you. So wait, what happened in Historic? We got new cards in Historic. That is the exciting Historic news. Is we got a bunch of new cards. Nothing. There was no bannings or anything crazy like that. But just Historic Anthology 3 released, which is why we're playing Historic tonight. So, ooh, Scissors. Wait, is Scissors in this format? It's gonna be an interesting stream because I've played Historic way less than like any other format. Anabagent, welcome to the Fishbowl. First time sub. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Lolo, love you as well. Thank you. Good to see you. And we have a new donation, and then I promise we'll do a reminder, start playing Magic, build some decks, have a good time tonight. We have a new donation for Rum. Blue cheese. Stacks and Historic. Make it work for me. What stacks pieces are there? Is it just Doom Foretold, and there's like a pseudo stack piece? Leosto, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you. Watching the companion gets on seemed like it'd be easy to cheat on paper. Yeah, I was like cheating accidentally if Arena didn't stop me. Like, with the way the deck's built, you have to really think hard in sideboarding because you have to like take certain cards out to beat the restriction. So if I was playing that deck of paper, I would definitely accidentally mess that up. And I guess I would actually be cheating. Like, I don't know if it's cheating because it's not intentional, but still, like, I would present an illegal deck at some point, I think, if I was playing that in paper. But anyway, let's do our reminders. Did you already play the mono black deck? No. We haven't played anything yet. We're just starting. Found a super scary mono white commander deck that we'd have fun crushing Tomer with. Ooh, crushing with mono white. That's interesting. Replay YouTube. That's where you'd find all the old streams, including this one, in the future. No codes have been given away yet. No. Normal YouTube. Tons of stuff going up on the YouTube. We talked about the new set, the new master set. There was an Against Odds playing lots of companions. So, keep an eye out for all of that. Oh, thank you, Doug. I will pull it up and look at it in a minute. A reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom, and if you need some magical cards, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. I mean, maybe you gotta get some Ikoria cards. We have the Master set, some coming soon. You can snag them at Card Kingdom. They're pretty awesome. You can even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know you want one in your order notes. Otherwise, merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playbets, good way to support the stream and the channel and the site. Donations, always appreciated. Never require $2 or more gets your message read on stream. All right, one thing I gotta do really quickly. One second. So, all right, will someone, let me see. So, I gotta check this. I'm trying to figure out, I was given a bunch of codes to give away, which is super awesome. The problem is, when I try to use one, I keep getting this failure redeeming code thing. So I don't know, I don't know why I'm getting this failure to redeem code. Has anyone redeemed a code? All right, let's try it this way. How about this? I'm going to stick a code in chat. Oh, there's no dashes? Oh, there's not supposed to be spaces? Wait, are there? Okay, not like that. Wait, I'm narrowing it down. No spaces? I was wondering, because I was super excited, because... Hey! We got there! 6 Ikoria packs. All right, so I'm going to... Zach, Are you around, Zach? I don't remember if you're around or not. I'm going to send you a bunch of codes that you can give away. You don't have to do like a million separate giveaways, but if you happen to be around, you can give them away. If not, I will I will give them away throughout the stream. But we figured it out. I was nervous because I was like, all right, wait, the codes, someone gave me all these codes, and they seemed really cool, but then I was worried that they didn't actually work, and I was going to give them away to people and get a million, like, oh, they don't work messages, but you just got to get rid of the spaces. So we figured it out. So codes for packs are coming thanks to a super generous watcher, Ginlip, I think it is. So thank you so much to Ginlip for giving us the codes. So they will be coming shortly. Ooh. So let's do some magic eggs. So I think we're starting out with what is the minimum hardware you need to work for Arena? It depends on how Arena's feeling on the day. Sometimes you can have a like $5,000 system and it doesn't do anything. Other times you can get by. So it depends on Arena's mood, I think, mostly. We're jumping around playing some new historic stuff. We're gonna start with some Phyrexian Obliterator devotion. Yeah, you can only use one code per person. So they will be given away either officially or I will get. You got them, Zach? Yeah. So feel free to give those away. They are pre-release codes, so you get 6 boosters. Thank you so much for our generous donation. There is no Nykthos in Historic yet. So we're starting with, and we're going to jump around and play different Historic stuff, I think, but we're starting with Phyrexian Obliterator, which, I love me some Phyrexian Obliterator. So 4 mana, 5/5 trample. When a source deals damage to it, that source's controller has to sacrifice that many permanents. So basically, this is a mono black devotion shell, except it's all creatures. So what we're doing, we got Yamori as our companion. We have a bunch of like double and triple black cards that we can curve out with, and then quadruple black Obliterator. So just something like Fiend Artisan on turn 2, Ayara on turn 3, that's 7. Phyrexian Obliterator on turn 4, that's up to 11 mana symbols. A Grey Merchant's going to drain for 13. We probably just win the game with that curve. The all creature plan, not sure if that's the best way to go about it or not, but we're going to give it a shot. All creature, Phyrexian Obliterator devotion. So yeah, I'm excited to obliterate some people. Otherwise, you get some sweet historic tricks. Dreadshade is a new one. We got Aluris in the main deck. We can't meet the companion restriction. Chupacabra is back in historic. So kind of like mid-rangey, mono black, etc., etc., etc. I'm excited to play historic. I definitely am. I'm very hyped. Play Devotion Lotus Mana Rock. I don't really like Devotion, I don't really like Devotion Mana Rock in mono black Devotion because we don't have anything to do with it. Like, is there Torment of Hailfire is not on there, right? Oh, please don't Justice Strike. So does anyone, I don't remember this. I assume that it doesn't work. So if you have an Obliterator and you fight something, does that force your opponent to sacrifice their stuff? I have to imagine that it doesn't because I would remember people doing that in Standard. Why didn't people do that all the time in Standard? Did we not have fight cards when Obliterator was in Standard? Was Obliterator like pre-fighting? Why wasn't that like the only thing people did? Oh well. Maybe we're gonna have to build a. Oh, okay, we might have to. We might have to build a fighting edition of Obliterator because that sounds really brutal. I mean, how do you lose if you do that? That seems insane. Yeah, we're starting off with a little bit of black devotion. Although we might switch to some Obliterator fighting because that sounds. We need a way to give our opponent creatures so we make sure they have them. And then just fight them. That's all we gotta do. That seems great. Oh boy. Opponent has a handful of big things. And we do not have a way to stop the big things at the moment. Well, play a swamp. Oh, sweet lord. So we're gonna take 8. Oh, we're so dead. Dreadshade? I mean, nothing we do, like, this is, I think, one of the best decks in the format, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, get your pre-release giveaways, only 1 per person, because Wizards only let you use 1 per person. Opponent, gonna fight, kill the Dreadshade. Sure. Hit us for a bunch. Now, play the land, play Knight of the Even Legion. Kite Sail Freebooter. Get rid of the cleave, but there's still a questing beast and a shifting Ceratops. Ooh! Alright, give us lands and give us Garys. We need lands and Garys to have a... Oh, Burning Tree. Okay. Well, here comes the Gruul. Here comes the Gruul. Having only creatures might be bad in this matchup. Opponent gonna get in. for a billion. Yeah, I feel like we're, like, locked, essentially. Down to 11. Alright, play Mori. Boo. On creature. Boo! It was for a giveaway. A giveaway of some pre-release codes at Arena. We have a new donation from Opponent with a big attack. Are we just dead? Oh, this just went horribly. Horribly in every way. Alright, you know. Well, that didn't go good. We did lose the die roll, and we did have a slow start, slow-ish. $10 donation from Icy Doc. Hey Seth, I've got a tongue twister for you. Say unique New York 5 times fast. Good luck. Is this gonna make me say something perverted? Icy Doc? Is this where this is going? Master of Music, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you. Unique, I can't even say it one time fast or one time slow. Unique New York. I can't do it. That's hard. That is really tricky. Why is it so difficult to say New York? Oh my god. Oh, Netgame Mitch, thank you for the donation, Icy Doc. That is a tough one. I'm usually pretty good at pronouncing things. I pride myself in my, well, no, that came out wrong. Not pronouncing things, but I can usually talk well. Usually do well with, like, tongue twisters. Not pronouncing things in the traditional sense, but... NK Mitch, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you. Alright, so opponent's getting stompy on us. We'll bring in our removal stuff. If we stick an Obliterator, I think our opponent's just done. They can't beat an Obliterator. Can we stick an Obliterator? That is the question. Hopefully the answer is yes. Alright. Obliterator, please. We're on the play. Give us an Obliterator. Oh, unique New York. It just ends up being random sounds. The words go away after like the 3rd time at most. Rankerman, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you. Well, all right, Knight of the Ebon Legion. Give us lands. Ooh, Dark Ritual would be busted. I wonder, that might be too good, honestly. Oh, not like this. We're going to have 3 Murderous Riders but not be able to cast anything? Opponent plays a land. If Saffron Olive were an uncard, it would have the ability, whenever you mispronounce a card name, your opponent has 5 seconds to correct you. If they don't, you draw a card. That would be my perfect uncard. It would. Alright. Land? Alright, we do get a land. Let's just Yara here. More lands, please. We would like more lands. Land for our opponent. Questing Beast. Oh my god, here they come. Down to 16. Land. We've drawn every dang Murderous Rider in our deck. We've drawn more Murderous Riders than lands. In all seriousness. That is where we are at here. Opponent. Attacks with everything. Well, we will block Llanowar Elves. Well, murder Questing Beast. Yeah, lose Yara, unfortunately. Hey, what's up, Satya? How are you? Not a land. Well, we'll play Murderous Rider. Maybe 24 lands is not enough for this. Maybe we need to be playing many more than 24. Opponent plays a land. We block. Opponent crushes. We gain life. Do we draw land? We do, finally. Well, play the land. Play Mori. On creature. All right. Where's our Obliterator? Where's our Obliterator? Are we echoing? How am I echoing? Oh, opponent's got it all, and we're down to 9, and we're probably dead. Bone Crusher. Not a land. We never get lands. Yeah. Okay. Well, this has been bad. This has been really rough. Opponent combat attacks. Well, we will block and pump and kill. Stay at 9. Opponent plays another one. And a land. El Chupacabra. Kill a Bone Crusher. I mean, we're holding on, but we just can't cast our hand. Look at this hand. The Roller Pig. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're ahead on cards, but we can't resolve anything. Okay, that's finally. All right. Good luck, opponent. We drew an Obliterator finally, which is the whole reason we're playing this deck. That should be game. I don't think Gruul can beat it. I don't think they can beat it. Yep, cast that Paradise Druid. Cast it, opponent. Give us a land for this Grey Merchant. We got there. Now I think we're probably going to win. Fenlurker. Get rid of that last card. Pass the turn, no attacks. Oh, it's so good. Obliterator's so good. We're going to see some punts because people at Arena have never played against Arena before. Oh, two of them. Two of them. Block that. Block that, opponent. Block that Arena. Oh. Rampaging Frozenod. Certainly. That is acceptable. Oh. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We don't gain life, but our opponent still loses life. Oh, that looked bad for a minute, but Obliterator. I love Obliterator too. Obliterator's so sweet. Well, we missed some land drops when we got there. Ooh, yeah, they just put Obliterator just came to Historic today. Oh, that was good. That was very good. We will take that kind of win. Let's bring in Brain Mega. That's probably better than Fenlurker. What do you think about the all creature plan? Do you think that the all creature plan is worth it? Yeah, Obliterator's so sweet. Is the cycling deck in Historic? Yes. We have a winner, Psycho Magi. Claim your prize. Thank you again to Gwynlip. Hopefully I'm not butchering your name too much. Yeah, we're gonna have to build a fight deck because it would be sweet. I think this is not a fight deck, but I want to build an Obliterator fight deck now. Opponent land in, gets in, hits us. Well, Fenlurker you. Fenlurker is decent when the opponent mulligans. Get rid of that land, opponent. Out of here. Yeah, there's a bunch of codes. Gwynlip gave us a ton, so if you did not get one yet, don't worry. There are more to come. Yeah, it's just a Yara. Drain you, go. We'll still take lands. Maybe we want 25 lands in this deck. I'm starting to think that maybe we just need more lands in an absolute sense. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Alright, Imori. On creature. How many Dombri's ambushes could they have? Where's our Obliterator? We need an Obliterator. Burning Tree. Again. Sure. Paradise Druid. Sure. Well, Iara. Drain you. Brain Maggot. Drain you. Get rid of the last card, whatever it may be. Oh, Embercleave. Get rid of that. That is a good one to get rid of. Pass the turn. I will respond to Jack, promise. Zach's tired of people not responding, apparently. Yeah, let's Chupacabra. Get rid of land. This deck, okay, the deck's feeling better now. This Gruul deck is apparently one of the top tier decks in Historic. So, how many of you, chat, in between all this we'll respond to Zach promising. Jay Zoller for the 44th month. All this time, and you still refuse to admit that counter target spell and draw cards are the worst mechanic, not companion. Oh, Jay Zoller. Jay Zoller. You'll never get me to admit that. But welcome back to the Fishbowl. I appreciate it. One of our longest time subs. Thank you for your subscription. Opponent scoops it up. All right, that went well. That went well. Game 1 was rough, but we kind of dominated. Man, welcome to the Fishbowl. Oh, it's so good. It's insane. Girl just can't beat it. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup here for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And a bunch of gift subs as well. Duh, Munchie, Yuso Slav, the one and only Kim, and DH Soaker, all getting gift subs from Dog of Myth. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So chat, what do you play Historic? That is question number 1. Do you actually play Historic? If you play Historic, what would you consider the top tier of the format? Like, what are the best decks in the Historic format? Like, I'm not super Historic familiar. So what are the top decks? Like, what are we looking for? So from what I've heard, yeah, Field of the Dead Nexus, those are the ones that Krim always complains about. And then I've heard that the Gruul deck is like top tier too, like one of the best decks in the format. Is that fair? The deck we just played against? Is that like a tier 1 deck? That's the other news we got. We haven't talked about this, have we? All the OP changes. Man, so much has happened in the last day. We streamed like 2 days ago, and we got the OP changes. We got a master set. So much happening at the moment. Well, let's Fiend Hunter. Go tagging. Opponent's playing Yarion. I would expect Ulamog is going to be good. So, OP, organized play, basically the Pro Tours are moving to Arena. Alright, opponent going to snipe our Knight of the Evolution. Yeah, let's just Yara. I'm assuming our opponent's going to Wrath us at some point, which isn't great, but... So, yeah, the Pro Tours are moving to Arena. And the prizes got cut. There's no more paper events on the schedule at the moment. I think those are the big takeaways. But it does mean that Players Tours and Invitationals and so forth are going to be happening in the near future, rather than having to wait a relatively long time for the pandemic stuff to end. Please no Wrath. No Wrath. How about no Wrath? No Wrath? Fires. Oh no, Fires and Wrath? Okay, Fire. Oh, is this just a standard deck? I thought we were playing Historic to get away from these annoying standard decks. But apparently that's not how it works. Huh. Okay, pass the turn. This is exactly the best deck in standard. Do we have another giveaway winner yet? I might have missed it. Hard take. Obliterator is banned from the format. Gruul keeps Luca Jeskai at bay. Obliterator Rex Gruul. Jeskai Luca infests Historic. That could be. I guess that's possible. Opponent plays Teferi.
Right on schedule.
I mean, the card pool isn't that much bigger than Standard yet, so it's not a surprise that a deck that is just absolutely dominating Standard would also be pretty good in this format. Yeah, Luca Fires is just top tier literally everywhere. Yeah, Fires is just a very messed up Magic card that should not have been printed. But you can Luke into Ulamog. Is that better than looking into Age of Treachery, I wonder? I'm not even sure it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can hit our opponent for a bunch, but not a lethal amount. $10, $11? Ugh. Ugh. How do we do this? It feels bad for it not to be lethal, though. Like, I almost wonder if it's not even worth doing if it's not lethal. Ugh. Alright. I mean, it's good. We do drain our opponent for 11. It is not lethal. Yeah, pass the turn, see what our opponent can do. Opponent draws. Do you have a Wrath? In this matchup, Obliterator is not nearly as good. Opponent going to tick up to Fairy. We have another winner! Don't play Ulamog because Agent will steal it. Yeah, that is a good point. Getting your Ulamog stolen is not great. Yarion going to blink out. So this is the 15 mana Fire's turn. Opponent blinks it all. We can't really attack productively. Our opponent's passing? Okay.
I know my responsibility.
Wait. So I think we just sack in. I think we just sack Gray Merchant, right? Opponent's at 5. We need to we just need to land and we can win with Fiend Artist. And 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, sack Gray Merchant. We just need to land. The easy part, just to land. That's not a land. Okay. That's also not a land. And now Teferi's big again. Yeah, technically the end of our opponent's turn is still their turn. Fires. Fires! Why do you exist? Oh, Kai'Sail Freebooter. And we will scoop it up. Huh! Well, my idea of playing Historic to get away from the miserable deck in Standard so far has not completely succeeded. Apparently, the deck is good in Historic too. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So apparently Yarion's a thing in this format. Or so it seems. Huh. Well, we can bring in all the discard. I think that's our main plan, is just go super discard heavy and run it like that. Glad to see Luca here because it bears my name. Well, that's cool. I mean, I kind of like Dracuseth more than I would normally like a random dragon because it has Seth in the name. So I can get the impulse. Yeah, we'll probably try building a fight deck. Yeah, Yarion, we'll see. We'll see what happens with companions. I know I made my prediction on Twitter that they would be banned, just not yet, or some big change, banned or added something. So I still think that's likely to happen. Wall of Chaos, but I still also think they need to sell Ikoria. I know that sounds cynical, but I really think it's true. Wall of Chaos for the 41st month. Oh, we need lands. Look at this hand. This is not a good Obliterator matchup, but welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Yeah, the card that allows you to have 20 mana turns. Oh, no. Well, this is not optimal. Get in with Fenlurker. Hit you. 19. Go. Ah, I'm into the sea. I'm on this picture was posted. I believe you an Asian Avenger wanted it. What is that picture? Still not a... Oh. Okay, well, maybe we can't keep 2 landers. Maybe we just... I wonder how many lands we should play. Maybe we gotta go 25. Alright. Fires, Omen of the Sea. Do we even continue? Do we continue fighting? 26 sounds like so many. Well, hey, Brain Maggot. Not a land, but a magic card. So this is a great example of the bustedness of Yarion. Opponents like done their thing. The problem is they just get to Yarion and refill their hand. Like they would normally be fizzling in Magic of the last 27 years, but in Magic of the last 7 weeks, there ain't no fizzling allowed. It just can't happen. Impossible. Ooh, Solar Blaze with Obliterator at play. Wait, you can't... Alright. Yeah. And we will scoop it up. Alright, so that deck's still around. Huh. Huh. Yeah. Well, let's add another land, I guess. 24 doesn't feel that unreasonable. I know if we go up, we're just gonna flood like crazy, which, I mean, I guess we have the Castle Lockwades to help mitigate the flooding to some extent, but I feel like we can go 25, I guess. That's probably about the maximum, and I guess poor old Dreadshade, as sweet as Dreadshade is gonna get the old Axarino. I don't think we want to play tap lands. The problem with the cycling lands is they come into play tapped, so there is a pretty big downside for the upside. Yeah, I mean, the curve stops at 5, and we don't even have that much at 5, but so far we've just been struggling with lands, so adding more seems like a reasonable plan. Yeah, there will be more well, apparently no matter how many lands we add, we're still going to have the same issue, so maybe it's not us. I just decked a Jeskai Cycler with my Pride Mate deck. They wasted 4 Zenith Flares on creatures. Wow, yeah, that is a bit rough. Alright, well, let's see if we draw lands. Oh yeah, that definitely looks like it would be pretty miserable to play against, Doug. That looks like a pretty competitive stacks deck, I will say. No fun will be had for sure. Yeah, it does look like it would probably win or could win, and definitely not let anyone have fun. What do you think of the Mythic Invitational being historic as a first step to make the format competitive? I think there's just not a lot of options. Like, there's not other formats on Arena, and Standard is not generally thought of to be very good at the moment. So I feel like it's kind of just like a tournament of necessity, although I'm like kind of excited for it. I do think, like, so here's the thing. Historic... I feel like there's a realistic chance that this is going to ruin Historic for a lot of people. One thing I've heard from the community in the last day is people saying, like, oh, I like Historic, you can play anything. Like, you play a bunch of different matches, I can play my random, like, brew in the ladder, and it works. So that's something that people have been saying. The issue is, once the format is going to have thousands of dollars on the line and going to have MPL members and other pros trying to break it, I think that's going to end. So the upside is you're going to get to see Historic at a big tournament, which will be cool. The downside is Like, the meta is going to shift to, like, 50% of the meta playing Golo's Field, Nexus of Fate being banned, Luca, Yarion, like, dominate. Like, something like that is going to... Something like that is likely to happen, in my opinion. So I feel like it's going to hurt the people that are like, oh, I love how I could just play my random brew against other people's random brews. The meta's going to solidify for sure. Because there hasn't been any reason to try to break Historic. Like, there's been no real tournaments. There's been some, like, Hooglin Opens or whatever, which those are great, but there hasn't been, like, pro-level tournaments where people are incentivized to try to break Historic, but that's going to change. So, we'll see. I expect there will have to be bannings. That would be my guess. I've thought the same thing when people said, like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if we had a Pauper Pro Tour? And I was like, Pauper players, like, I don't know if you know what you're asking for. Like, it sounds cool. Oh my goodness. This hand. It sounds cool for your favorite format to have a Pro Tour, but sometimes your format ends up being worse as a result. Oh, we have every Gary. Everyone. Can we draw land? Probably not, because we never can, but maybe? Yes, all right, we can. Well, Gary, 1 of a billion. Literally a billion. Chip in for 1 with Freebooter. Okay, we should have this now. Gary time for sure. Oh, Commander Pro Tour. Vintage Cube Pro Tour would be sweet. But I am excited for the Historic Invitational. I think it's going to be cool. I just think there's some potential, like, downsides for the format too. I wonder what our opponent thinks is in our hand. I wonder if they're guessing it's every gray merchant. Opponent gonna try to play defense and live. Oh, opponent. Well, I have bad news for you, opponent. I did that just to get an ER trigger. Oh, we're hitting our lands now. Well, all right, more gray merchants. They just keep it coming. Ooh. I love Vintage Cube. Oh, they're having actual cubes come to Arena too. We did play Gary last turn, didn't we? Did we not? All right, well, we definitely don't want freebooters in this matchup. Chupacabra's good. Cavalier's good. Massacre Girl's probably good. And, yeah, that's probably fine. Close enough. Close enough. Ooh, Hypnotic Spectre. The problem I've had with this Hypnotic Spectre, I really want Hypnotic Spectre to be good, but I have not ever had good experiences with Hypnotic Spectre. Like, ooh, Dusklegion Zealot does sound sweet. That might be better than the discard 2-drops. I actually like that idea. I think I have probably also spent the most money on Vintage Cube than any format. In the old days. I still do it as much as I can, but I don't have the time. I used to have Vintage Cube so much before I was doing content. Oh man, it would come out and I would Vintage Cube into Vintage Cube. And that was when I was worse at Magic, so I'd lose a lot and just I definitely remember. I think everyone goes through this, but I definitely remember being like, oh, come on. Like, I got to win this match because if I don't win this match, I'm not going to have enough, like, tickets or play points to do another draft. And that would be, like, the end of the world. Or, like, come on. Like, not in Vintage Cube, but, like, in Limited. Like, I really need to open a valuable Mythic. Like, scraping through my collection and be like, oh, come on. Come on. Like, I got to have another tick worth of cards in here. Some bot, please. Please give me a ticket for these cards so I can join another cube. Like, some sort of cube addict. Yeah, I don't know about the tap. I mean, Bajuka Bog might be fine. I can see playing a Bajuka Bog. I don't know about the cycling land. Maybe they're worth it. Maybe we should just play the cycling lands. I guess that could allow us to increase the number of lands, which might be worth it. We're really good at drawing multiple Garys, which is fine. We have a new donation. We'll keep this. From Blue Cheese. $5 Nation, leaving to take a walk, but wanted to mention that your community has been awesome on Twitter with several good convos with your fans of yours, which are rare for Twitter. Be well and be safe. Well, Blue Cheese and community, well, thank you for the donation, Blue Cheese, but community, you all are really awesome. Like, people notice how awesome you are, so shout out to all of you. I always tell you that, but other people are saying that too, so keep being awesome, community. Fishbowl. Dude Mengs, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, the cardboard crack thing is not... There is a reason that they call Magic cardboard crack. There are some comparisons in the behavior sometimes between Magic and actual, like, drug addiction, so... Did you read the thread that spawned off the professor quote tweeting you today? Oh, I didn't. What did... Actually, I didn't even see that Prof quote tweeted me. What tweet of mine was quote tweeted? Was it the one about it's not for you? Any predictions for Double Masters? Well, so far, Double Masters look solid. Like, every card that has been revealed so far looks solidly valuable. So my prediction is going to be that the set is going to be super expensive, but the set is also going to be very strong. Miro came straight out and said that the value of reprints determines how it would be reprinted. I don't know why people are shocked by that. I've been telling you that for years. Like, that's the whole reprint equity thing. I feel like, so... Personally, when I think about Magic and all the content I've done, the single thing I'm most proud of, I think, is actually the reprint equity article. I feel like that is maybe the most influential article that I've ever written. I think that's my personal take on it, but I feel like I should probably do an update on that, because it's been a while. It's been a few years, and I don't know how many of the current generation actually remembers the concepts of it. But for me, it's like, oh, the value of reprints is determined by the price. Like, duh. But yeah, so that doesn't surprise me. I don't know why everyone's so surprised by that. Like, everyone has this big misconception that Wizards doesn't care about the secondary market, when all it is they can't talk about or won't talk about the secondary market in public. They very much care. Like, it is the foundation of everything they're doing. It is the full foundation. So yeah, to me, that's not surprising. Oh boy. Oh, let's look at this. 1, 2, 3. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh, this looks like a good Massacre Girl. This looks like a really good Massacre Girl. So if we block here, 1, 2, 3. Does our opponent have an answer? I mean, this is just a full blowout. Alright. Draw a bunch of cards. It's still a pretty big blowout. It is annoying that the opponent gets to draw a bunch of cards. Many, many, many cards. I guess it's not that bad because the Midnight Reaper, yeah, it's pretty bad. Well, we hard sweep our opponent's board, but that Midnight Reaper came through for our opponent. The deck seems pretty sweet, doofus. We still should probably build the fight build, though. Fighting and wrathing our opponent's board with Obliterator sounds spectacular. Serrated Scorpion, really? Well, I guess if our opponent's card draw was all Serrated Scorpions, we're kind of okay with this. I don't even know why our opponent's playing Serrated Scorpions. I'll play a land. Fenlurker you. I wish we had a Castle Lockwane, but opponent has to discard. What did... Okay, exiles a swamp. Go to combat. Get in with Massacre Girl. I mean, Serrated Scorpion is good. I think it's okay in, like, aggro, but I don't know about Historic Mono Black Devotion. So that seems like... I don't know. I don't know if I like it in this style of deck. Doing well, that one guy. How are you? Happy to be historicing. Alright, opponent kills Massacre Girl. We are going to need a Castle Lockwane. Our opponent's drawing cards and we're not drawing cards. Is this to the point where on-curve Obliterator is no longer good? It really depends on the matchup. It's insane in some matchups. Like, we had it against Gruul, and it was basically just game-ending all by itself. But there are other matchups where it is less exciting. Oh. Well, alright. Gray Merchant, drain ya to 2, but that's not lethal. We're up to 28. Ronald Grinder, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you, opponent. Play the Bajuka box. Sure. Give us a Castle Lockwane. We could use a Castle Lockwane. Oh. Ugh. Boy, yeah, opponent got to draw a lot of cards, so I guess that makes sense. And now we get obliterated. Ugh. Alright. Yeah. We have not been good at drawing obliterators this match. Or Castle Lockwanes. Well, Murderous Rider's not the worst. Murder Obliterator. Unfortunately, our opponent has a Castle Lockwane, though, and we do not. That's going to be bad. Dr. Metal Warbler, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't seen a Justice Strike yet, but yeah, Justice Strike is absurd against Obliterator. Well, I guess we're getting frisky. The biggest Fenlurker. Oh. What I would give for a Castle Lockwane. I'll pump the Fenlurker. Flying Bananasaur! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Obliterator Ram Through sounds fun. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Although, actually, do we want to ram through? I feel like it's actually better to give all the damage to the creature rather than ramming through to the opponent. Because then you make your opponent... So if you, like, Obliterator ram through to 1-1, the 1-1 would only take 1 damage, right? I think that's actually, like, worse than... Oddly, I think that's actually maybe worse than... Oh, opponent's getting all the Lockwanes. And the fee... Oh, boy. Okay, well, we got 1 turn to draw something. Oh. We have a lot of the same cards, but... Opponent has the better ones at the moment. And also the worst ones. We would never play a Serrated Scorpion. Ugh. So wait, sack this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I guess, yeah, oh, we're dead. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess we can make our opponent do it. Maybe our opponent doesn't understand how this works. Ugh. Yeah, Castle Lockwane is the Mirror Breaker. Opponent discards a land. Well, all our opponent has to do is sack Serrated Scorpion, get a Gray Merchant, and they win the game. Let's see if our opponent understands how their cards work. We'll find out. Yeah, we have flooded, but we flooded without Castle Lockwane. That's what you get for adding extra land to the deck. Hey, hello from the U.S., Dressler. Good to see you. Welcome. Oh yeah, ram through, you're right, that's not a fight spell, is it? Iara, sure. Does our opponent realize they have lethal? Maybe. Alright, opponent figured it out. Sure. Huh. So we added extra lands because we kept getting mana screwed. And then we had the very opposite happen that game where we flooded. No Justice Strikes yet. I have not seen anyone Justice Strike. I made a Mardu control deck, and I'd like you to check it out. Ooh, let me see a Destructor. Mardu Sacrifice Control. I like Mythos of Snapdax. It can do sweet things. I mean, that looks solid. It looks like a pretty solid Cat Oven Mayhem Devil style deck with a... I don't know about single combat. I've never cast a single combat, or I don't think I've ever seen one cast. Mythos of Snapdax, I definitely think is powerful. Single combat, I have no idea. I've not seen a single person cast it. Add green to the mono black deck. Yeah, apparently, I mean, it is about Obliterator. We might switch it up to add some fight cards at some point. Yeah, Obliterator Lash Wraith. That's a old school deck, but we don't have Lash Wraith in the format. Oh. Cool. So much power, but so risky. We gotta draw 2 lands. We can't do it. Alright, I guess this is arguably better. Maybe. We got a Castle Lockway this time, which is nice. I think we actually just put Obliterator to the bottom for now. Swamp Goo. Have not been Justice Struck once yet. Oh boy. I don't know about the way the opponent has built their deck, honestly. Seems like a lot of really questionable underpowered cards. Like, if you're playing Luris or something, and you gotta be 2 or less, I think Whisper Squad is playable, but if you can play any creature that's black in a format that's as big as Historic, I don't know if what is our opponent doing? Well, let's pass the turn. We need a land! Pray for lands. Do you think expanded support for Historic will mean that Pioneer will suffer? I don't think... Oh, that was... Well, we'll see. Should have possibly killed this priest in response. I guess they could have... Yeah. They could have got a Whisper Squad anyway. Opponent. Well, alright. Murder the priest. At least if our opponent sacks stuff now, they don't get to use their mana, so I think that's fine. So, no, I don't think that Pioneer will really suffer. I mean, I guess if they stop supporting Pioneer, but from everything we've seen, the plan is to still put Pioneer on wow, no activation. To still put Pioneer on Arena, so I think they're going to coexist most likely. Huh, alright. So we're back to our mana screw plan. We've had so many weird mana draws with this deck. Alright. Yeah, Murder's Rider go. Pass the turn. I think fight cards are fun with Obliterator. We might try building a deck like that. Yes, keep Scorpioning opponent. Ah, it's a land! Alright. Well, let's Umori on creature. Oh, Fabled Passages. What would Fabled Passages do? Isn't it just a swamp that comes into play tap for the most part? If we had like Urborg, there would be some interesting possibilities. It might be worth trying the cycling lands. Hey, what's up, boss tourist? How are you? Opponent, land, Ed. Also, Umori. Well, this is sweet. Now we get to Cavalier and kill Umori. That seems... Ooh, I got a bunch of options. Let's Cavalier. Cavalier. Sack Fenlurker. Kill Umori. Actually, no attacks. Sure, you keep your 1/1's opponent. We're fine with that. Oh yeah, if you have if you have shenanigans, then that is good. If you turn into a swap and you have your dread presence and stuff, then I would be on board. I don't think just playing it in general is worth it. Castle Lockwade, Fiend Artisan. Go to combat. Well, now we're going to start attacking. I feel like we just have more powerful cards than our opponent. Even though this is like a pseudo mirror, like we just have good cards and our opponent has all these 1/1s and 1/2s. Blocks, it blocks. Sure. Poto's got the whole squad, though. We'll see. We'll see if the squad is enough. Hey, welcome, Christian Bales. Good to have you. Oh, Gitrog is definitely sweet. Opponent going to spend a chunk of life to draw a card. Alright, opponent. I do like the Bajuka Bog. I might steal the Bajuka Bog deck. That seems reasonable. Choops Magoops. Fair. Gitrog was added to Historic randomly a few months ago. How important do you think being able to sack Obliterator is to protect from Justice Strike? So I think that mostly depends on how heavily played Justice Strike is. So if you all been running into Justice Strikes, we've only played like 3 matches, and we have not played any Justice Strike, no Boros at all. So, I mean, if it's something that a lot of people are playing, I think I don't know if I would play bad cards to get around it. If I did, it would probably be in the sideboard. Probably, more likely, I would try to play, like, Iaras, maybe Woe Striders, maybe, as sad as it is, Cat Oven could fit in the deck. Like, I think I would try to play those kind of sack outlets more than, like, Costly Plunders and cards that are just not really up to snuff power-wise for the format. I think normally it's a bad idea in general to play. I think this egg is bad cards to make your good cards better. So I would try to avoid falling into the trap. That usually does not end well. I mean, Cat Oven, I'm not excited by that, but having Witch's Oven to sacrifice would be a way to get around a Justice Strike. Solar Blaze, yeah, Solar Blaze is brutal. Babs, hey, good to see you tonight for the 10th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Opponent gonna do some blocking. Sure. Down to 9. Another Fiend Artisan. I was wondering, do you think it's worth playing Stitcher's Supplier in this deck to grow Fiend Artisan? We would have to add some reanimation maybe, but... Gisira! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. More squads. Big super cheer for you. So how hyped are y'all for Double Masters? Like, what is your hype level for this set? So far, the previews are insane. Like, just the cards they've previewed, they're all worth $1 million. Like, what is the cheapest one? Kalia? Kalia's probably the least expensive of the bunch. And Kalia is $40-ish. Atraxa is like 60. I mean, it seems insane. It seems like an insane set. There are many sets. That is for sure. Oh, the Byseal is insane. Oh, you haven't seen the preview yet? They announced today. I'll put it up again after the game. They announced today a set. An opponent scoops it up. All right, that went pretty well. So they announced today a set called Double Masters, which is coming out this summer. The gimmick is every pack has 2 rares, 2 foils, and your box, if you get a box, comes with 2 box toppers. These are the box toppers. They look insane. Like, they look amazing. They're probably going to be really expensive. So far, we only have a handful of cards that are in the set. There's going to be 40 mythics in the set altogether. So far, we have Kalia, which is like $40, Mana Crypt over $100, Atraxa like $50 or $60, Doubling Season like $60 or $70, Blightsteel $90. So every mythic revealed so far is like off the charts. The box toppers are not foil. I think that's a good thing though. I would rather my box topper not be curled like a Pringle. So yeah, I think that's actually an upgrade, honestly, at least in my opinion. But that is the downside. So I haven't heard official confirmation on this yet, but just from listening to what vendors are saying, it sounds like the boxes are going to be around 200 wholesale. So this, again, like this is just me listening to vendors, like not confirmed or anything, but that would make them slightly more than collector's boosters as far as what vendors are paying for them. So I would expect we're looking at roughly collector booster prices. But remember, collector booster boxes are 12 packs. These are 24 packs. So I assume a booster box, even if we assume boosters are similar to collector boosters, like $20, $25, I assume that the box itself will probably be double what a collector's booster box is because you get twice as many packs. So I would expect boxes to be 4-ish, maybe. Ugh. Yeah, let's play one more with this build, and then we can switch it up to something else after this one. So, I mean, double all around. Double the rares, double the foils, double the price, I guess, is what they're going for. Although, I gotta give them credit that it's obviously early, and you want to spoil good cards early to get people hyped, but every mythic they've revealed so far is like A++ reprint. Although, also, it's a little weird, though. This is a downside. One of the downsides of this set is I'm not sure how much prices will come down, honestly. Because remember, the set is going to be really expensive. Plus, there's 40 mythics in the set, which means your odds of getting any individual mythic in your box is going to be very low. So I think, similar to mystery boosters, where the value of mystery boosters was really high, but the set was huge, I think what Wizards is going for, I think their new reprint technique to reprint a bunch of expensive cards that people want, but not bring down prices too much, is upping the set size. So you have a chance of getting really great high-end reprints, and if you get any of the mythics we've seen so far, you're going to be happy, but no individual card is going to get reprinted that heavily, so the prices aren't going to drop as much because there's so many mythics in the set. I mean, so far, we've only seen like 4 mythics, but so far I would say that the mythics are pretty gas. It's hard to really complain with what we've seen so far. Ooh, no land. Please don't top deck a land. If they get to play Heliod, we're in serious trouble. Soul Warden. I mean, we're probably in serious trouble anyway. Grows the Pride Mate. Gets it. New blocks. Play a land. Fen Lurker. This is going to be really close. Oh, what does our opponent get rid of? Get rid of that Heliod. Get rid of that. All right, gets rid of no land, no land, no land, no land. Please don't draw a land. One more turn with. Oh, they get to flip into a land if they attack with everything, but opponent attacks. All right, they really want to flip and get the Heliod. But we get to kill Healer's Hawk and the Vampire. This might work out. We take 5. Opponent gets their Heliod land, but we get to untap and Chupacabra, and we got these Garys that we're working towards. Show us that Heliod. That's fine. Land. Choops Magoops. Out of here, Johnny's Pride Mate. Pass the turn. Is everything in the new set going to be legal in Modern? That has not been confirmed. I believe that it'll be no legality changes. So cards will still be legal in the sets they were legal in before. But I don't believe that cards will change legality based on the set. These angels are a concern. Opponent has to gain 5 life, which they should be able to do. Mori, I guess. Always having trouble with lands here. I mean, so far, like, every card is a commander staple. Obviously, again, that'll change. We're only 5 cards in, or 4 cards in, so it will change. No, there is no way Mana Crypt's coming in standard. Oh, no. Alright. Well, this is not ideal. Actually, I think we're just dead. This is whatever the very opposite of ideal is. Yeah, so we can Gary, but it doesn't even do anything. It's not enough. Not even close to enough. Alright. Yeah, this is where being an all-creature deck is punishing. Yeah. Well, opponent won the die roll, and then hit solid action. Psychotarget Goblin. Since they mentioned multiple zero-mana artifacts, do you think they will have Opal? I assume that it's Mishra's Bauble, would be my guess. Mana Crypt and Mishra's Bauble. Jonathan Snow, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you. I mean, that would be my guess. We already saw Mana Crypt. Hey, welcome, Andrea. Good to see you. Hello from the U.S. Yeah, Choops is back. It's back, Jonathan. So yeah, that would be my guess. Bauble seems like an obvious reprint. Although, by the time the set comes out, Lurus will probably be banned in every format that... at least every format that Bauble's legal in, so... I don't know if that actually counts as a win, but... Dread Presence, Chupacabra, Obliterator... And we'll go down a couple swamps. Do you want Brain Maggots? It might be better than Fenlurker, honestly. Well, Fenlurker's better than Fiend Artisan. And we go down Lurus for Brain Maggot, maybe. Let's try it like that. Can we get swords as reprints there? Hi, wait, is swords actually expensive? Any idea when Commander 2020 will be on Moto? So Commander 2020, the decks themselves don't get released on Magic Online. The cards are released through treasure chests. So it could be Urza's Bauble too, I guess. I think Mishra's Bauble would be my best guess, though. Yeah, let's go tagging. So yeah, you don't get to buy the decks on Moto. Instead, the cards will be released through treasure chests on Moto. They are supposed to be released the end of this month, I believe, so any time now. I don't know the exact date, though. They said the end of May. So I assume shortly, hopefully. But yeah, then you'll just have to get them as singles. The other thing that's slightly disappointing is they said not all cards will be released. I think they said most or something along those lines. So hopefully the ones you're looking for are released. It would be sad. Normally there's some like complicated cards that they end up leaving out, which is a little awkward. They used to sell the decks at Moto. The problem is no one bought them. That was the main issue. Like, as much as maybe it's changed and why it would be nice to be able to buy the full decks, the main problem was the EV just wasn't good. So when they sold the decks, no one really bought them because it was a lot of money to spend, and then there was no supply in the long term. So then prices would end up being ridiculously expensive because no one bought the deck, so there was no supply in the market. So I actually think that switching to treasure chests is better overall, but it is a bummer that you can't. It is a bummer that you can't just go and buy the deck if you want to play with it. It's a little more work that way. Well, Imori time. Opponent gets to keep gaining life. Why did our opponent pass? What do they have? Stasis Snare? What is this? I don't play enough Historic to know what all the tricks are yet. I'm gonna play more though. So far I've been liking this format. Oh, Sword of Fire. I was thinking Swords to Plowshares. I was like, those aren't expensive. But yes, the actual sword cycle would be sweet reprints. I wouldn't mind those with the sweet box topper art. Hey, what's up, Burglar Lord? How are you? It's Historic time. Yeah, Historic is fun. It's so far it has grown on me. I have not seen as many companions as in Standard. I've seen a wider variety of decks, so far I'm counting this as a win, I think. I'll cast a Lockwade. Fenlurker you. When will the next pre-con upgrade guide? It'll be up tomorrow. That'll be up during the day tomorrow. The final upgrade for Commander 2020. And then the whole series will be done. Historic is new Pioneer for a month. I mean, I don't think Historic is like my new favorite format or anything. I don't think it's like replacing Modern or anything. But I gotta say, I was enjoying it. I have been enjoying it. I was a little bit skeptical, and I wasn't into it a few months ago, but the Historic anthologies and adding new cards, it's enjoyable. I don't think, one thing I strongly feel about Historic, and people always ask this, I think there's like 0% chance of Historic coming to paper. Literal 0% chance. So I know some people have asked about that. I think it's just not going to happen. Not going to happen. I don't think it can happen. Because the whole... All right, I was not expecting White Weenie to have a Wrath, but here we are. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't think it can because of the way the set is... the way the format is managed, with cards just added to it. I don't think you do that in paper. You can't just be like, oh, all of a sudden Ulamog is legal in Pioneer or whatever, or Historic if it was in paper. That would just wreak havoc and ruin decks and cost tons of money. So I think it's an online-only format, but I think it's great as an online-only format. I reset my Grixis list to you and really hope you give it a look. I am really looking for ways to improve it. I think Umori is just a fun companion. Ooh, I will look for it, NK Mitch. I definitely will. Thank you for sending it in. Thank you. But I don't think there's anything wrong with being an arena-only format. In fact, I don't think we can do that. In fact, it might be better these days to be an arena-only format compared to a paper-only format. Like, it's the way of the world. That's the way Magic is heading right now, is more and more towards arena. That's what the OP announcement was all about everything shifting to arena. So what do you think, with the OP announcement, what do you think is, is Resplendent Angel's a concern? I can't believe our opponent played a Wrath. I can't believe they have those in their deck. Yes, Resplendent Angel is really, really bad news for us. Opponents passing. Well, Fenlurker. Get rid of the last card. Opponent gains a life. We need our opponent to not top deck a land to pump the Angel this turn. Swamp. All right, no lifelinking angel, please. No angel, no angel, no land. We can take up our Blasto to get rid of it if we have to. I used to run Settle the Wreckage and Mono White Mirrors. Settle the Wreckage! Oh, that is the worst. Oh. That is exactly what we needed not to have happen. Well, alright. That probably is going to be hard to overcome. Take it up. We have a new donation for Rum! Ooh, Cavalier. Okay. Well, play a land. We're at 15. 1, 2, 3, or 5. We have a new donation from Strictly Just $2 donation. Hooray for Historic Anthology 3. I've been loving it. Thank you so much for the donation, Jess. But yeah, I'm definitely hyped for it too. So far, so good. Are we beeping? Beeping for more giveaways? 1, 2, 3. All right, so I think we have to pass. Kill Resplendent Angel. Sacking Blast Zone. Can't let our opponent flip the Legion's End. Opponent gets in, hits us down to 11. Oh, this game ended up being super close. Strictly Jess, along with the donation, the resub. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, draw a card. Down to 9. Fiend Artisan. Opponent gains a life. Cavalier. Get rid of the Angel. All right. Threat dealt with. Yup. Play a land. Okay, that was a good turn. We might be surviving that Resplendent Angel hit, just barely. So Blast Zone only kills things with the converted mana cost of the counters on it. Not the converted mana cost or less. And we ticked it up to 3 to get rid of the Angel. So yeah. Kizo, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, Huh. Interesting, interesting, interesting. What are we doing now? Massacre Girl, eh? Is it even worth Massacre Girling? I don't even know if we want to. It doesn't kill Fiend Artisan, right? I think Fiend Artisan would live. Well, go to combat. I feel like we do need to gain life. Get him a Cavalier. Gain some life. Opponent takes it. Fiend Artisan, the Cavalier? For 5? Get back. Yeah, let's get the Fen Lurker. Get rid of our opponent's last card. Soul Worn down. Yeah, Fiendhorn does grow every trigger. And then what are we snagging here? Let's just loop it. Get another Cavalier. Sack the Fenlurker. It's a combo. We got some synergy in our deck. Get rid of that Linden. None of that life gain. Oh, that was a sweet turn. That was a super sweet turn. Opponent, another Shatter of the Sky. Refusing to die, but we get back a Fiend Artisan, which is massive. And opponent, done. The Wrath and White Fleety plan, not getting the job done. Oh, let me see, NK Mitch. And whoa! Opponent scoops a match. They don't want a piece. Too much synergy. That looks fun, Mitch. I mean, I feel like you got a good amount of removal for being an all creature deck. Got some sweet mutate stuff. I mean, I think maybe Symbiote, Polywog Symbiote seems like a card that maybe 4 would be the right number, since you can always loot away extras. But I feel like you're on the right track, and it looks pretty sweet. Yeah, the deck list is available. Other than we cut a land, we went up a land because we started at 24 and we're having mana trouble. So what do you think? Should we try building a fight deck? Why is Double Masters called Double Masters? Well, the answer is you get 2 rares, you get 2 foils, you get 2 box toppers if you buy a box, but you have to pay twice the price, most likely. No MSRP, but it sounds like it'll be roughly twice the price. A quick reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you need some Magic cards, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Maze's End or Hondens, please. Oh, Hondens would be fun. They're just going to be... so the other decks that I built, I don't know if we'll play Enchantress. That might be boring. Tempered Steel is like White Weenie aggro, with Karns and lots of artifacts, and Tempered Steel being busted. So that's another one that's pretty good. What do we have that fights? Hondens. As someone who has played Hondens before, I can tell you they're tough, and I don't know if there's really any tricks to make them work. So the challenge of building a Honden deck is the Hondens themselves eat up a lot of your deck, depending on how many you want to play. And they're legendary. They're tough. They're really tough to build a deck around. They are powerful if you draw the right ones and they all sit out together, but it is definitely very against the odds-in. So like 5-color Enchantress, I guess, would probably be the way to go. The question is, how many Hondens do you play? Like, do you play one of each? Do you even play one of each? Do you play 2 of each? Something along those lines would be probably the way to go. But even with 2 of each, that's a big chunk of your deck. So you got 2 of each Honden. Then maybe you play like Enchantress-y stuff, like Enchantress's Presence, perhaps. I mean, I guess you could try to go Yumori if you went all enchantments. Wolf Willowhaven, Sultai Yarok Honden. I don't think... Tempered Steel. Tempered Steel would be good. We'll play some Tempered Steel tonight because I already have a list built. Yeah, Hondens might be tough. I think maybe we'll save Hondens for the future. I feel like it's to get a deck that can win a game on occasion, it's gonna take some work and some testing. I don't know if we can throw together. I don't know if we can just throw together Hondens and have it work. I mean, I guess Fires is a cheat code to make anything work. So Maze's End, I don't think is hard to work. The problem is, I don't know how often you'll win with Maze's End. Like, you play the gates, you play Maze's End, you play Golos, you play Ulamog, you play Circuitious Route, and then go from there. I mean, Historic is fun. I have definitely been enjoying it. You gotta animate the Hondens and spark double them. That is next level Honden play. Ooh. Boy, I don't know how you ever cast this in an Obliterator deck, but it would be sweet if you could Mythos of Aluna, get a copy and fight. Oh, that would be asking a lot of our mana base, but if it ever worked. Yeah, we might just do more Obliterating. So I guess you have like, you can go into green and play like Preopods. Publis! Thanks for the, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Oh, the deck definitely did look sweet. We could potentially play some of that in the future. We'll be playing Enchantress tonight, possibly. I don't know. We're figuring out. Everyone has different stuff they want to see, so we're figuring it out. Unbury Rights Agent Ulamog. That sounds competitive. So as far as, the fight, so playing Obliterator with fighting does sound fun, although Back for More is kind of cute. If you can reanimate it. Maybe that's the way to go. Maybe you just try to reanimate it with Back for More. Mill it, reanimate it. No one's gonna expect it. Who's gonna expect it? Who's gonna expect Instant Bleed, Obliterator, Reanimation? No one. And now we can also play on Burial Rights? Okay. What about that idea? That could... Oh, why did that move? Is this a good idea or a bad idea? I mean, we can add Ulamog. Back for Mooring. Back for Mooring, it does sound hilarious. How else can we fill our graveyard? I guess that's step one, is we gotta fill the graveyard. Probably Cavalier. Ooh, Gigan. Oh, wait. Why aren't we Giganning? Oh, wait. Wait. That might be the real solution. Gigan. Obliterator. Ulamog. I think we broke it. We broke it. I think we broke it. It's done. It's done and over. Move over historic format. Ooh, we got him. We got him. Binding of the Titans, that's a 2. What else do we have to put cards in our graveyard? If anything. Gotta be, Glowspore Shaman, that works. Glowspore Shaman, Skull Prophet. We don't need Binding of the Titans. Acolyte of Affliction. Back for More. Garuda as our companion. Spark Double. And then removal? What do we have for removal? We can't play... We can't... It has to be even. It has to be even convert a mana cost. That's the only restriction. Yeah, now we're Garuda. We have suddenly become Garuda. Blood for Bones? Whisper's cute if it had haste. I guess Cauldron is technically... Cauldron is technically even. Thassa. Do we want Thassa? So we have Gigan and Back for More for reanimation. We have a bunch of graveyard filling cards. I think we just need removal. We have one ram spell. We could play Paradise Druid. Oh, Death Sprout actually makes sense. Death Sprout. Back for more. Is there another way we can do the fighting? Wait. Golden Guardian fights another. Oh no, that that is the opposite of what we want with. That is the opposite of what we want with Phyrexian Obliterator, I think. Yeah, literally the opposite. Assassin, I like that. I like the Assassin's Trophy idea, actually. That might be better than Death Sprout. The only question is, are we going to be fast enough? Maybe. Can we just play it like this? The problem is Unburial Rites is not the right converted mana cost if we want a Garuda. Overgrowth Tomb. Scryland. Breeding Pool. Watery Grave. We might need more ramp. I guess we could play like Ritual of Soot in our sideboard. Oh, that's way too many lands. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if this is a great idea or a even better than great idea. It's one of those. We get Eyelid. Yeah, check lands might just be better. So Woodland Cemetery. Oh, Triome. There's a Sultai Triome. All right. That seems reasonable. Sideboard Ritual of Soot. Heartless Act. I'm a little worried we don't have enough ramp. That's the one thing I'm concerned about. Negate. How good is Acolyte? We could trim Acolytes and just play a couple. I want to play at least one. Maybe we trim and play Paradise Druids. That might be better. The ramp does seem essential. Assassin's Trophies. What else is like great? How do we beat how do we beat opposing Obliterators? And oh, Virulent Plague? Yeah, Chupacabra seems good. That might even just be better in the main deck. Maybe we don't need... I mean, Garuda fills our graveyard. Maybe we don't need these glow spores. Or as many of them. Maybe it's something like that. Fertilize a 3, unfortunately. Yeah, let's not play glow spore. Assassin's Trophy. Anything else that should be in the sideboard? Vraska's Contempt seems good. Ooh, Muldrotha. Ooh, I like the Muldrotha idea. Okay. Muldrotha. Oh, discard. Thought Erasure is probably good, and it's the right converted mana cost. So we have 2 Assassin's Trophies main, 2 in the sideboard. We can go down Heartless Act, play 2 Heartless Acts, Ritual. All right, let's. This actually looks sweet. I actually am like kind of hyped about this. This actually looks functional. Oh, Leyline of the Void. Is Leyline worth it? Find Finality. Hey, let's try it like this, and we can add stuff. Wait, must have 60 cards. We don't. Oh, we don't have 60. What are we missing? This actually, I think this might actually work. We can't play Virulent Plague because of our mana cost restriction. Well, I was not planning on building a Garuda deck with a green green Honden art, but what's up, Smoz? How are you? Good to see you, good to see you. Scoops cheer. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Fiend Artisan could be fine. We will play first. We will show you a Garuda. Do not be afraid, opponent. We're not. Oh, back for more. Back for more. I just want to instant speed back for more an Obliterator and get him and get him and get him. All right, game on. Game on, opponent. Oh, opponent's playing Fires. No, Triumph go. Oh, Smaz! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, what's up, Randall Carl? Good to see you. What do we know about Double Masters so far? Basically, everything's doubled. Twice as many rare, twice as many foils, twice as many box toppers if you buy a box, and likely twice the price, roughly. Oh, Hostage Taker. Hostage Taker might just be better than Chupacabra, actually, come to think of it. Well, yeah, let's Skull Prophet. Maybe we don't even gotta fill our graveyard. Maybe, like, we just trust Gigan is gonna do it. Opponent, Discoveries. Like, maybe we don't gotta play these Mire Tritons or anything. Spark Double. Well, Mire Triton, mill some cards. Watery Grave. Hit ya. Getting frisky. Discovery, the mana cost though, because it's weird, but it counts as combined mana cost, so we can't actually. Well, that's not something I was expecting in main decks. Audios, welcome to the Fishbowl. Ooh, Titan's Nest could be cool. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, jeez. Well, I forgot about these things. Can't cast that. Can't cast that. Oh. Main deck Cry of the Cordarium. Oh, we're done. We're so done. We do not know anything about how limited or unlimited the print one may be. Paradise Druid. Oh, this is probably not going to be an enjoyable match. I would be surprised if we resolve many Magic cards. Boat it, lad. Oh, come on now. What does our opponent do when they run into a Teferi deck? Like, just scoop on turn one? Alright, opponent. Your go. Discovery. Picks up. Kind of tempted to concede because this is going to take a really long time. We're definitely not dead. We're definitely not dead. Eventually we'll start casting cards, but this is going to take a really long time for this match to go. Yeah, the funny thing is, I don't think the way our opponent's deck is built is actually good against aggro decks in the format. Like, Cry doesn't kill the Gruul creatures. It doesn't kill the best mono white creatures. It doesn't kill many of the mono red creatures. So I don't know what it's targeting in the main deck. I mean, we're hoping to reanimate Obliterator. There's not really any way to make a 3-color Obliterator deck and have the mana consistently cast Obliterator and all the other spells on time. Oh my god, it's a land. Alright, pass the third. Well, next turn we can start casting things into our opponent's infinite counters. Fellas, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Opponent. Adding to the pile of fun permanents, Narset. Well, let's get our stuff countered. Gygan. Opponent has a counter spell. 1 of 70. Picks up the Disinformation Campaign. Isidar! Gonna play some mazes, and that sounds fun. Welcome to the Fishbowl for the 4th month. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. About it. Plays a lad. We're gonna be scooping here very shortly. Pass the turd. Opponent on taps. Yeah, I mean, there's no way. Opponent plays a Kefnet. Sure. Well, we cast it back for more. Targeting Gygan. Opponent. Counters. Alright. Yeah. Well, Gygan resolves. We whiff. Well, I guess Chupacabra's not a stone whiff, but boy, out of the things we could have hit, that's not very good. Well, we resolved a magic card. Our magic card is resolved. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's getting countered either way. And if we target Obliterator in this matchup, our opponent can just kill it on the stack, so there's like 2 ways that could go wrong. I mean, that is the point, but this is not a matchup where that's going to be successful. Opponent going to bounce our Gygan. Gygan. Opponent counters. Leaves a counter on top. I guess we attack a Narset. Pass the turn. About it. Thief of Sanity. Disinformation Campaign. We discard Mire Triton. Discovery picks up Disinformation Campaign. Hey, what's up, Cameron? How are you? Good to see ya. Land. Opponent. Takes down Narset. Looking for a counter. Finds a Liliana. I mean, the problem is Liliana just ruins it. Like, even if we hit an Ulamog, I guess we could hit A Spark Double? I mean, we'll cast it, but even if we had a Ulamog, they just edict our board. I mean, we'll take Ulamog. We did it! That was a goal achieved. But we passed the turn, and our opponent can kill something, and then Liliana, kill or bounce something, and then Liliana, and then we lose everything again. And then there's a Thief of Sanity that we can't recover from. Do you have a fun Gates deck for Historic? I have not built one for Historic. I probably will. I assume that it's very similar to the ones in Standard. Opponent, Liliana.
My army will envelop this world.
All right. Well, sack.
A good death wear.
Opponent draws a card.
Dead.
Do you have a Ulamog answer? They do not. Okay. Okay. We will discard and I guess we're gonna end up winning this by the looks. Discard Paradise Druid. Opponent has 21 cards. Oh. Ulamog? Counter us for days, will you, opponent? Woo! Ulamog. Oh, we got there. Yeah. All right. So discarded. Chupacabra's out. Oh man, is Obliterator even worth it? Maybe we don't even. Huh. Mire Triton out. Growth Spiral might just be better than Mire Triton. Negates in. Vraska's Contempt in. Assassin's Trophy in. And run it like that. All right, there we go. It worked. It worked somehow. Yeah, opponent's grinding, but we survived somehow. Spark Double on Ulamog's pretty sweet. It is good we didn't scoop. You're already smart. Eventually, opponent just cast every counter, and we got through them. Eventually, Double Masters will be available in Arena. No, it will be available on Magic Online and paper, but I'm pretty sure it will not be available on Arena, as far as we know. Who plays best? All right, chat. This is actually a good question. When you play Arena, do you play best of 1 or best of 3? I'm genuinely curious what most of you do. I know, like everyone has a preference, and I think that it's one of those situations where there's no right or wrong. It's what's right for your lifestyle. Personally, I play exclusively best of 3. It looks like there's actually, so there's a few like depends and back and forth, but yeah, I guess we Paradise Druid. There's a few depends and back and forth, but it actually seems like most people, it's pretty split. I would guess best of 3 is a little bit ahead, but it actually seems like there's a fan base for both. Thought erasure you. I don't even know if I want to take a card out of this hand. I guess it's Epic Downfall. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we'll keep it. Temple, or Skull Prophet, rather. So we don't get to do our thing next turn, but we're going to be really set up for 2 turns from now. If there are 2 turns. Why is our opponent playing Elder Spell? What are they? Opponent, done. Done. Try to surveil us. That's interesting. Best of 3 because I tilt easily, especially with standard recently. I have the oddly the exact opposite experience where, yeah, I don't know why they have Elder Spell, honestly. Where personally, that's another good question. I find best of 3 way less tilting. You've seen me play a lot of Magic. You've seen me on streams. You've seen me on YouTube. I would say I tend not to like get too tilted or salty. I know like I don't know. Sometimes I complain about not drawing lands or whatever, but I don't tend to get tilted, I don't think. But best of 1 does do that to me. I do get way more tilted. I think it's because, oh, actually, yeah, we should have Growth Spiral. Well, we'll do it next game. We'll do it next game. Hey, what's up, Hacker? How are you? Oh yeah, I told you there was an epic punt coming up. One of the most epic punts I've had in a while, and I mean that's why you read Frostlegs. That's what we learned. You should always read Frostlegs. Sounds okay, I guess. Looks like another Obliterator deck. Oh, maybe we can back for more Obliterator them. Ulamog to the bottom. Scryland. Yeah, alright, we can actually just cast Obliterator with this hand, actually, and then Spark double it. That also works. Ooh, mono green. You know what I think is probably pretty good against mono green? You know what might be good against mono green? That might be a card called Phyrexian Obliterator. Oh, it's not mono green. Uro. Well, you know what's good against Simic? It might be a card called Phyrexian Obliterator. Actually, let's just Chupacabra. Get rid of Lador. I do think Growth Spiral makes sense for this deck, though. So who's playing in the Arena Open? Anyone? What you got about it? Paradise Druid. Obliterator. We could just build Obliterator Tron. Yeah, what do you say about that about it? Down to 21. We could have. That's part of what our deck can do. A Blitz for days. I do kind of want to add another fight spell. I feel like we should add another fight spell. So we're going to, after this game, Growth Spiral and find another fight spell that's not the reanimation spell. Because I really want to just fight someone with, yes, I know you're thinking. I get it, Lord Bubbleton. I get it. Cameron, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. You more. Incubation Druid. Get in there with Obliterator. Opponent takes it. We'll just keep obliterating. Blue Mythos seems sweet. The mana's just tough. Beast Whisperer for our opponent. Oh, all right. Incubation. They're gonna like pseudo combo here. Opponent's deck looks cool. Like I guess it's Yumori Elves. Uro draws 2, gains some life. But all the elves in the world stop a Obliterator, 2 Obliterators. No, they're all creatures, so they probably don't have much. They could have like Brazen Borrower, I guess, but opponent. Passing. Guy again that we can't cast. Well, go to combat. Attack, attack. Opponent goes to 6. Spark double. Ugh. I feel like we need to kill the Beast Whisperer, but I really just want to keep making Obliterators. Beast Whisperer draws cards, though, and we know that drawing cards, and whoever draws most is the real winner of the game. All right. It's the wrong play, but we'll do it because it's fun. I mean, yeah, it's definitely correct to just kill the Beast Whisperer. But it's hard to pass up. Well, now everyone gets obliterated. Except our opponent has way more permanents to sack than we do. Age of Territory is a messed up magic card. Know a couple lands that we wanted? No lands, alright. Yeah, I mean, now we're obliterated. Oh, boy. Yeah, well, that's what we get for having fun. Punished. I mean, if we attack, our opponent can block our stuff, and we will have to sack 6 permanents, and we can't win after we sack 6 permanents. Huh. Well, I can't imagine that Imperious Perfect is the card you actually want in this deck, but 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, next turn we get to cast a Garuda. That's a magic card. Ugh, yeah, I think they got us, though. Yeah. Alright, sure. Well, we should have killed the Beast Whisperer. That is what we get for taking the fun path, for sure. Super dead. I don't know why our opponent's playing Imperious Perfect. It seems like a weird choice in a deck that only has a few elves. Alright, so Mire Triton. Yeah, we can improve this. We've been having trouble hitting our mana. I think that more ramp is definitely a good idea. I think that will improve what we're trying to do here. So I think that's our first task. Yeah, I don't know exactly what our opponent's doing. Interesting mixture of things. Remember when HF Treachery was only a help you when you were already winning card? Yeah, that's before it came down on turn 3 all the time. Turn 4 all the time. It used to be that. Yes, thanks again to Glinip, who gave us all these codes to give away. Ugh. Well, alright. Give us lands, I guess. We're going to have to put an Obliterator. Actually, let's keep Obliterator and put it back for more for the bottom. I feel like we're not achieving our goal of fighting our opponent's stuff. I don't feel like our deck's bad, but we're not okay. Yeah, we gotta make some tweaks to this deck. Opponent plays a land. Paradise Druid. No, we did draw a land. Pass the turn. We gotta make some tweaks. More fighting, more ramp. Opponent has Beast Whisperer. Well, I guess we Assassin's Trophy. Not gonna make the mistake of letting that live again. right, let's make some updates. The deck needs to change. We're just getting mana screwed 100% of the time. So that's a sign that we gotta change. We gotta change something. Although that's kind of happened with every deck we've played tonight. You should add red for Luca, for Treachery, and Yariad. That sounds like a deck that I would want to avoid playing. Regarding less, it's a deck you made. I love the concept of the deck, and I think it could easily be improved with some other concepts and cards to make the combo more consistent. Would you like to check out this list and tell me what you think compared to the one you had in the article? Sure. Let me see. Pablets. Ooh, Bizarre Trade Mage. That's a interesting addition. I mean, I did like Bizarre Trade Mage in the Hollow One deck. All right, no Mire Triton. I haven't really tried playing it in a fair deck, but I mean, I like the idea. Bizarre Trade Mage seems like it could be good. Looks like a little more ramp. Yeah, I'm not sure about the Suspend Ramp card in the original. That one struck me as weird, so I do like getting rid of that, I think. But no, I like the idea for sure. I think we'll probably end up playing that. A lot of people seem to like that one. Don't Companion Garuda. Why? You don't think it's worth companioning Garuda? So we can get rid of that. Because, I mean, I think we can... do everything we want and companion Garuda. What's Yeah, we've already been playing Mono Black. We decided to switch it up a little bit. What would we get if we did not companion Garuda? Like, what is the upside? Why are we trying to companion Garuda? Because companion's busted? I mean, what would we get by not doing it? More ramp in Elves in Uro. Yeah, we could play other ramp cards. I mean, we can play a pretty infinite number of 2-mana ramp spells, or like as many as we possibly can. Oh, there's only 20. Oh, no wonder. 23 lands is definitely not where we want to be. Something went wrong. There was definitely not supposed to be 23 lands. There's no way that's going to work. So I guess I was getting mana screwed. Not a surprise if we only had 23 lands. Ugh, Grazer. No. No. Don't give me that. No. I know better than that. I think we should have at least 25 lands. Which means we are going to have to cut something. The question is what? So Grow Spiral, Paradise Druid, Skull Prophet, Assassin's Trophy. Maybe we just don't Assassin's Trophy. Maybe we just let our Assassin's Trophies in the sideboard. Like, even just this change. And then we wanted another fight spell, or I wish there was a creature that... I wish we had a creature that let other creatures fight. Like a creature that was ETB, target creature fights, or something like that. But that doesn't seem to exist. That's not a thing. Like, maybe we just shouldn't be mixing it together. Like, maybe the fighting Obliterator deck is different, just a completely different deck. Is there? Am I missing something that... Why are we not seeing it? Polyraptor. We could reanimate Polyraptor. cut Garuda and the reanimation strategy. Well, I think we'd be just rebuilding the deck altogether. Like if we're not playing Garuda, we're not playing Spark Double. We're not playing Ulamog. Well, I mean, we have fight spells that are 2 mana. Like we can. Oh, maybe we were not seeing it because of the companion restriction. This thing. Whenever it or another creature enters the battlefield, it fights 1 creature. Yeah. Alright, let's just try another game with this, and then we will try building a deck where there's no reanimation, and the main plan is fighting. We'll just build like a tutor up. What's the best way for us to tutor up Obliterator? We'll just build a deck that's all in on fighting with Obliterator. Like that is our only goal. So what is our best way to tutor up Obliterator consistently and get it on the battlefield so we can fight? Neoform. Pod. Yeah, I guess we could use like Vanifar. We added more lands, Arena. Why? Why do you make this so hard? Gravebaker Lamia. That gets in the graveyard. So we could Lamia and then use that reanimation spell to get it back and fight. That would be sweet. Oh, Zach, pineapple pizza is awesome. Come on now. Come on now. I think Wishclaw's in the format. Oh, Skull Prophet. Pineapple pizza is not awesome. The fight Mythos would be sweet. The mana's just ridiculously tough. Well, pass the turn. We got our lands now. Do we live long enough to cast a Gigan? We'll see. And what do we hit? Boy, Age of Treachery is taking over every format. I thought we'd be free. I thought we'd be free at Historic, but apparently not. It's still everywhere. Oh, Mutate. All right, Parcel Beast. Sure. About it. Passing. I don't play a land past the turn. A deck built around cloning Mutate stuff would be sweet too. We still gotta play the Vadrock, the really janky Vadrock deck. Oh, chat! I forgot to tell you. I might have got to see my M21 spoiler today. So it's coming. It's coming. It's still a little while away. And oh no! Wait, is it elemental? It is. Gosh darn it. Oh, the nightmare continues. Well, at least we got rid of those 2 lands. Oh, that's what we get for not drawing anything for these turns. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Chat, why do we add more lands? I'm yearning. I'm yearning for the day of 23 lands. And so the day... Arena Shuffler's something. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? 8, 9. So 9 of our top 12 cards were lands? I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, people always ask if I've got my spoilers, so I figured I might as well just start telling them. We drew another land, so 10 of 13. Opponent gonna draw a card. Well, we get a Chupacabra to kill the Omnath. Well, we're not dead. We resolved a thing. So many lands. So many lands. A row for our opponents. Sure. So no spoilers for Core Set 2021 should start in a couple of weeks. I think the earliest would be June 1st. The latest would be the week after that. Our spoiler is the week after that. But that doesn't mean that other people's spoilers don't start before that. I don't know the full schedule yet. No. Our spoiler... Yeah, we're basically already to spoiler season again. 1, 2... Well... Gigant. What's in the graveyard? Genesis Ultimatum. That's probably bad for us. Six, 7, 8. Yeah, let's go again. Mill. Spark double. Guy again. Oh, okay. Omnas, so at least we got something. Hit our opponent. Land. No attacks. Oh, we could have taken an Ulamog. Coulda, shoulda, maybe woulda. They have Genesis Ultimatum anyway. Uro and lands. Oh, I wonder, do you think we should have just taken Ulamog? We probably should have. Well, I figured our opponent's playing Ulamog and we're playing Ulamog, so I figured we would get an Ulamog still, or have decent odds to get an Ulamog, since apparently everyone's just playing Ulamogs. But maybe that was too greedy. And we didn't want to attack and kill the Cavalier, because then our opponent would get back Genesis Ultimatum, but they had another one in hand already. Oh, I can't tell you what our spoiler. Oh no, and we draw Ulamog? That's awkward. Well, play the forest. One, 2, 3, 4. Spark double. Gigan. Get an Obliterator. Get an Obliterator. Pass the turn. I don't think we win this, do we? Do we end up winning this? We can't get... Oh, if we had taken the Ulamog, we would have won. That might have been a mistake. I think it probably was a mistake. Yeah, 2 Obliterators is something. Yeah, Historic is sweet. I've been very much enjoying Historic. We will definitely be playing more Historic. And I'll probably even learn the meta a little bit. If they run Agent, Ulamog is more risky. I assume they... Well, maybe they don't. Maybe they're just playing Ulamogs. We haven't seen an Agent yet. Although if you're playing like Thassa's, Agent might just be better. That is crazy, but... These zombies are an issue. I guess maybe we should just be playing zombie lands, because why not? Like, a bunch of free zombies. Field of the Dead. What do you think about Field of the Dead in the format? Hey, see you, Babs. Thanks for hanging out. What do you think about Field of the Dead in the format? Do you think Field of the Dead is... Do you think Field of the Dead is a card that... Whoa! Another Genesis Ultimatum. You think it's fine? Healthy? Well, there's an Ulamog. Oh, so if we can draw Garuda, we can potentially mill our opponent out. Opponent passes. Oh my god, back for more. Oh, we don't have a... Alright, well... Guy again. We don't have an Obliterator in our graveyard. Fight a... How many cards they have? 6. It doesn't matter. Leaf can. Come on. Come on. Double. Spark double. Give us a spark double. Boo. Temple. Wow, we were so close and yet so far away. Are we dead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 14. Yeah, okay. 14, yeah, 14 is a big number. 14 is a really big number. Field of the Dead's a little Bustarino, isn't it? That's a busted magic card. Okay, yeah. I mean, even with how that went, we could have flipped things that would have won us the game there. We didn't, obviously, but we could have. Do we even want to bring in creature removal? Yeah, let's run it back. DJ Squareface, congratulations! Yeah, I'm surprised. Hey, what's up, Slayer? How are you? I'm surprised they unbanned Field of the Dead. It's hard for me to imagine that it's a card that is good for the format, but I haven't played that much of the format. I'm playing more. It's something I am definitely in the process of playing more of, but yeah, it strikes me as odd to be in the format, but I haven't played it enough. We'll see. I don't know what the upside is. It was broken in Standard. It's broken or very strong in Modern. Like, I'm not sure what we get out of it. Like, what is the, like, super fun aspect of having it around? That I'm not sure. It seems like it just, like, pretty much always does unfun things. No, play a land. Pass the turn. We could have ran out Obliterator, I guess, but we're going to spin it to win it with Garuda. All right, Uro. Spin it to win it, spin it to win it. Field of Ruin, yes. We have a Ghost Quarter. It'll be fine. Ghost Quarter solves all of life's issues. Well, Garuda. Really? Skull Prophet is as good as it gets? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're actually not that far away from casting an Ulamog, so maybe that's fine. Maybe we wanted that. Yeah, the Shocklands can be painful. About it. Risen Reef. Uh-huh. Tab land. Oh, that's decent. Spark double guy again. Run it back. Take Omnath. Kill Risen Reef. Land. Skull Prophet. Wow, okay. Well, our deck is feeling good at the moment. Good God. This has been a good performance. I mean, I guess that's what Garuda does, but still, this has been a legit performance. Opponent cracking. Opponent needs a hard sweeper. Like, look at this board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if we draw land, we just get to hard cast Ulamog? Okay, maybe this deck actually has some potential. Opponent. What do you say? Are you Uroing? Uro away, my friend. Uro away. Ah. Oh, come on, land. finishing this with a hardcast Ulamog would be beautiful. I guess that's the upside of accidentally reanimating mana dorks. Chupacabra. Oh, Chupacabra. Kill Uro. And I think we just attacked for lethal. That was not bad. Whoo! Wow! Wowie, wowie. All right. That was good. That was real good. Run it back to that one more time. And then before the stream ends, we will try to build a full-on fight deck. But what is? We're playing historic stuff. We've mostly been playing different Phyrexian Obliterator nights. They killed Kenny. So what? How are we going to find our Obliterator? That is the question. Have I heard about Gladiator? I have heard of it. I haven't played it. It's what, 100 card singleton. Okay. 100 card singleton. Are there more rules than I'm forgetting? Or is it just, or am I even getting it right? Is it 100 card singleton? It's singleton. I know that for sure. But no, I've heard of it, but I have not played it. It's a new arena format of some kind. Oh no, not Omnath. Omnath sniping our Skull Prophet's pretty bad for us. Really bad for us. Oh, I've never been so happy to see a Grazer. Happiest Grazer day of my life. I'll play the land. Pass the turn. If we can hit a land, we're in decent shape. Opponent. Well, it grows Pyro. Temple, Scry. Watery Grave. We will keep it. Yes, please. Untap. Boom. Watery Grave. Gygan. Ooh, Lamog. We got it. We got it. And your go, opponent. The great... Can Aberrail Grazer take down an Ulamog? I feel like we did a Goldfish challenge of this. Let's see if our opponent... How big can they make their Grazer? Big enough to beat an Ulamog. Big enough to beat 2 Lamogs. Swing. Exile your deck. Yeah. I think I saw a lot of Field of the Deads go away. Woo! 2 Ulamog is even better than 1 Ulamog here. Opponent gonna do some chumping. 21 cards in their deck. Our opponent's gonna need a pretty spectacular turn. Chumps. Triome. And your go, opponent. How do you beat 2 Ulamogs? Opponent, land, Ed. Well, I guess that is the answer. Technically, River's Rebuke is keeping our opponent alive when it gets and hits us. Down to 9. Well, Gygan. Let's try that again. Ulamog, thank you, opponent. Oh, Genesis hold. If they get a Rivers, oh, they can't cast it. It's only permanents. Okay. That should be good. An opponent. Whoo! All right. Opponent's Ulamog comes through. Okay, this deck's actually kind of sweet. I think this deck might have potential. We might have to. I'm sure it requires tuning, but I think the Gygan or Garuda Ulamog deck actually could be good. But we have one more goal for tonight. We have one more goal. The goal we have to have is we gotta fight something with Ulamog. Or not Ulamog, the other one. Phyrexian Obliterator. That was our final goal that we haven't achieved yet. So we need to have a deck that oh boy. Arena's been like oddly that's been weird today. Like it's not showing up the cards all the time. Traditional Historic. Or maybe I'm choosing the wrong thing. All right, Obliterator. How are we going to fight? We got to be able to cast Obliterator, and now we need to fight with Obliterator. So we're probably going to be green-black. Finale tutors for Obliterator. Search library creature. Finale might be worth it if we have enough mana. Neoform. Huh. Enigmatic Incarnation. Fiend Artisan? Fiend Artisan might be worth it. I guess we can, like, Fiend Artisan. We need things to sack, though. So we need to fill the graveyard, I guess. I don't know about the direction we're heading. Recollect. Once in the future. Final Parting could work, potentially. This doesn't look good. This looks really bad so far. Yeah, there's no Satyr Wayfinder, unfortunately. Yeah, Cavalier might be the way to go. Cavalier. The force block thing, the problem is... So there's this emergent growth card, I guess, can make people block. I mean, this makes it fight. The other option is just to... The other option would just be to play, basically... The other option, if we want to try to fight stuff, is basically just to play... Mostly the deck we were playing before, the Devotion deck, something along those lines, but just splashing green so we can have a fight effect. Green Mythos. Yeah, Green Mythos could work. The mana's just so challenging on all these in an Obliterator deck. Ugh, maybe fighting with Obliterator is actually harder than it seems. It actually seems kind of hard to pull this off. It seemed like it would be... Oh yeah, back to this. Yeah, I don't know why Arena does this. It like just only works like 10% of the time. All right, so Obliterator fight. I mean, maybe it's just like green-black cards. Just green-black cards and... and hope that it works out. That might be the best option, honestly. Probably not going to see a Justice Strike. We haven't seen a Justice Strike yet. I kind of like I kind of like where we're at before, actually. I mean, I don't think this deck's going to be super good, but why? Okay, there we go. But it could fight with an Obliterator if we get things right. Mire Triton, Stitcher's Supplier, Murderous Rider. So we got 8 fight cards. We got Obliterator. We got ways to tutor up Obliterator. One code left. We can Lamia and Mythos. Oh, it only returns permanents. Yeah, that's a little worse. So we can tutor into the graveyard, but it can't get back? Huh. Maybe just something like this. Doesn't feel like super powerful, but it could fight. I mean, that's our main goal, is just to fight something. That's what we're trying to do. New Vivian. Oh. Not Wooded Foil, Woodland Cemetery. New Vivian might be worth it. Might be hard to cast things and Obliterator. How many lands do we have? 22. Yeah, we could try a Vivian, I guess. That's more 5-drops, but could have played old Vivian. I guess that's still a 5-drop. Vivian's Arcbow. Vivian's Arcbow is kind of funny. I kind of like Vivian's Arcbow because Vivian's Arcbow can get an Obliterator at instant speed. Maybe we'll try that. You think that's a better Ancient Animus? Is that better than Prey Upon? It seems similar-ish. So Agonizing Remorse, Ritual of Soot. Immortal Sun. I guess we can play Vivian. Is Vivian worth it? Vivian. Heartless. Actually, maybe just Assassin's Trophy. Assassin's Trophy. And Grafdigger's Cage? Well, it doesn't work with Vivian's Arcbow. Alright, we can Carnage Tyrant. I don't think the Vivian's ability fights, does it? The thing is, we need our opponent's creature to deal damage to our creature. So there's a lot of, like, pseudo fights where our creature deals damage to our opponent's stuff, but that doesn't actually make our opponent sacrifice. So we don't need, like, we gotta have the actual literal fighting. It can't be the pseudo mostly upgraded. Like, normally it's an upgrade to not actually fight, but with Obliterator, we specifically need to have the fight happen because we need our opponent's thing to damage our Obliterator. I think Vivian says your creature deals damage to your opponent's creature. Virulent Plague, yeah, it might be necessary. Paradise Druid could be good just to speed up the deck. Well, no lands, no keep. One land, but not enough. Pretty much need Virulent Plague. This might be tough because I don't even know if our opponent's gonna have creatures. I don't know if we're actually gonna pull off the fighting or not. We'll see. We will see. Well, we'll see if our game starts. Opponent. Oh, Yarion. So many cards in the deck. Opponent takes a minute to figure out. Takes a bit to figure out if it's worth keeping the hand when you got a 80 card deck. Alright. Well, I mean, this could instant speed if we get up to the mana. Paradise Druid might be necessary. Isn't there a Domri that fights? So Ambush, does Ambush fight? Or is Ambush like a pseudo fight? Domri's Ambush is creature deals damage equal to its power to creature player don't control. So our creature doesn't actually take the damage. We need our creature to take the damage for the plan to work. There is a Domri, I think, that does actually fight. Fiend Artisan could be sweet. And we have an Obliterator in the graveyard, so there's a chance. Our opponent might have so many permanents by the time we get there that it's not great, but there's a wall. Huh. We also... Oh, this plan is actually sketchy, though, because we need our opponent to have a big creature, right? Or else it doesn't work? Yeah, we also... Huh. This plan might be a little worse than I was thinking, because... Yeah, this actually seems like a... This is probably why I was thinking, like, oh, this plan is actually... Why don't people fight things? It seems... Alright, so now I'm remembering. I'm starting to remember. It's a really meta... A really meta-dependent plan. Because you need your opponent to have big creatures to fight for it to do anything. So not only do you need Obliterator, and you need a fight card, you need your opponent to have something big to fight with your Obliterator, or else it just doesn't do anything. It's coming back to me now. It's very much coming back to me now. Well, not only a creature with power, but preferably a lot of power, right? Like if we fight a 1/1, our opponent sacks a single permanent. I think. Am I misunderstanding how this works? So like if we Obliterator, whenever a source deals damage to Obliterator, that source's controller sacks that many permanents. So if we fight this 1/1, our opponent will just sack a single permanent? Okay. Well, let's... Huh. Go to combat. Attack. So Yarion's decent, although, wow, this might actually just be way worse than I was hoping. Although our opponent has a lot of sack fodder. Back for more to the bottom. Pass a turn. Well, we'll see. We got a big feed artisan. Swing for 0 for the 32nd month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Is there a better way to do it? Maybe that's why I was like, oh, it doesn't really work, because it just is not, huh. So it seems like you need to be in the right meta, basically. I mean, Obliterator's been really good in some matchups. Not as good in other matchups. Yeah, play Lamia. Get a... I mean, we're doing it, but our opponent doesn't have a creature. Get an Obliterator. Or a creature that's big enough to care about. Get in. So we're actually, like, actively hoping our opponent plays Yarion. If our opponent plays Yarion, we get to blow them out. They get to Yarion, blink, gains... Oh, come on. You gotta do it. You don't got anything else going on. You don't got anything else going on, Yarion. Do it. Do it. Do it. I dare you. Do it. If only you could force our opponent... Yeah, I was thinking that. You could use, like, Hive Mind and then cast Star of Extinction, but your opponent gets a copy of Star of Extinction, so theirs would resolve first. Okay. So opponent found a Wrath. Yarion blink everything. Cycles.
I am not.
Wow. Teferi.
This
Bounces.
might be a bad idea.
They're not going to play it? They're just refusing? Huh. It's very interesting that our opponent is not casting anything. About it. Now, Teferi doesn't do as much now with Fires Out. Opponent
No,
digging
I'm
down.
making this up as I go.
Plays a land. Omen of the Sun. Makes dorks. So, this is going to let us get rid of the tokens, probably. Huh. Why is our opponent looking in our graveyard? There's no way anyone can play around back for more. That is just not... There's just legitimately no way. That's just not... That's not possible. That's not a card that anyone has ever cast and constructed.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
I will say I am a little bit suspicious. You think our opponent's just playing around it because they saw us mill a copy? I mean, I guess that's possible. They're just not going to ever cast a creature because they're afraid that we're going to have another one in hand? Well. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so I guess we do this. Sack the Mire Triton. So I guess we just gotta build a board and attack our opponent. We got big Fiend Hunters, that's something. Get a Cavalier. Hopefully don't mill ourselves out. Get a Castle Lockwain. Temple. Land to the bottom. Your go. I mean, they gotta do it eventually. They can't just not do it forever. Vote it. Second. Yeah, it could be that our opponent's just playing very carefully because they saw Back for More in our graveyard and an Obliterator. It seems like they're just gonna refuse to ever cast Yarion. They're like sacking their enchantments that you would normally blink. So it seems like they're just fully committed to not ever casting Yarion, which means we're just gonna have to beat our opponent. Just beat him down. I mean, we do have a 17/17, so... You go attacking. Opponent blocks. And blocks. Another Cavalier. Oh, if only we had Trample. Well, this... I mean, I guess I'm kind of glad this is happening, because it is definitely showing the downside of this fight plan, which... is it is very dependent on our opponent for it to actually do anything. Alright, pass the turn, opponent gets a wall. So now we just gotta beat him fairly. About it. If they ever play Arion, we can fight it. Oh, wow. Just it. All right, sure. So opponent finds removal. We go to combat. We attack. They're not going to play it. They're just never going to do it. Never, ever. Opponent. Blocks and blocks and blocks. We kill some stuff. Pass the turn. So I guess we're getting back into something. Might just be Fiend Artisan. Fiend Artisan's up to 1919. Our deck might not be good at many things, but it is good at making big Fiend Artisans. Back for more. Get a... They already used their Justice Strike. All right, well, we'll do it. Obliterator. Fight a dork. So our opponent has to sack a thing. Goes with a land. Okay, so we did it. We made Obliterator fight a thing. Hey, what's up, Tinkerbell? How are you? I'll draw a card. Ugh, 14 cards. It's not a high number. Go to combat. Attack. Opponent blocks. Blocks. Takes 5. Temple Scry. Land to the bottom. Ugh. If our opponent finds a Wrath, it's not great. Opponent gonna make a 1-1. What a weird game. Well, we got him to fight for 1. Go Gary Raider. Maybe. Wow, opponent does have the Wrath. All right. Grass the board. We draw a card. Get back Obliterator. And get back Obliterator, I guess. Well, draw an Obliterator. Are we that greedy? We're not that greedy. Not quite that greedy. Yeah, Fiend is huge, but it just gets chumped by this Castle Ardenvale token for more or less ever. Well, Obliterators. So yeah, Obliterator lets us play around chump block. While Fiend Artisan, while huge, just this the little soldier. All right, opponent scoops it up. Well, we got there. We got there. I mean, it worked. It wasn't a thing of beauty by any means, but we did fight. We did fight. I mean, we got to see the matchup dependent, I would say, aspects of the fight mechanic. When it's good, it's sweet. When it's not good, it doesn't do much of anything. And our opponent is playing a deck where it's not especially good. Yeah, we'll do some trimming. I don't think we actually want to depend on the fight plan that much. It's just going to be so hard if our opponent's going to play around it to that extent. It's going to be really hard to get any value out of it. And our opponent's playing Justice Strike, so we might be the one getting wrecked. It might be right to side it out, but the whole point of this deck was to try to fight with Obliterator, so I feel like we can't sideboard it out. Well, okay. Stitcher's Player Fiend Artisan. That kind of worked last time. I don't even know if bringing Carnage Tyrant was worth it, honestly. Might have been better just to bring an Assassin's Trophy, because it still dies to Wrath. Yeah, I'm not sure that our opponent's actually sniping. They could just be playing very carefully and well. You can use Ozlith to move +1/+1 counters to opposing creatures. Ooh. That would be a spicy way to go about it for sure. Well, alright, Fiend Artisan. Go. Well, we're gonna need some lands. The Soul Guide Lantern is gonna keep our graveyard in check, most likely. Opponent passes, not a land. Well, go to combat. Attack. Omen of the Sun. Wow, opponent wants to get rid of this Fiend Artisan. Alright, yeah. Blocks and blocks. Yeah, there's some lands we could have used. Pass the turn. But if your opponents are playing around it that much, you are getting value out of it. That means scared to cast. Oh boy, this is a disaster. That means scared to cast their stuff. I mean, I guess that's sort of true. Omen of the Sea. Well, yeah, let's go to game 3. We're not gonna win with no lands. We have a new donation for Rub Slayers P. $20 donation. Good entertainment. Well, Slayers P, thank you for the donation and also for the kind words. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, one last chance to fight something with an Obliterator. Can we get more value out of it than we did? We fought a thing and our opponent sacked a permanent. That is its ceiling so far. Can we get more out of it than that? We'll see. We are against a deck that just doesn't really play big creatures, which definitely makes it harder. So I feel like... Is Immortal Sun good here? It draws us cards, and our opponent probably has like Luca's and Teferi's and potentially other Planeswalkers. So I feel like it's good enough. I mean, we need to hit lands to cast it, but bone it. Yeah, land is good. Let's just Agonizing Remorse. 2 Sweepers, 2 Omens. Soul Guide Lantern. I'll take an Omen. Opponent says nice. It always cracks me up when people say nice over seemingly innocuous plays that just don't do anything. Well, what do you think about that one? I'll take the Omen. Ooh, it comes into play tapped. That's right. No swamp yet. Well, at least we have the Castle Lockwayne. Opponent has a Birth. Gets our land. Oh, hey, what's up, James? How are you? We're playing this pretty janky deck that's just trying to fight things with Phyrexian Obliterator. Stitcher Supplier, mill some cards, Fiend Artisan, Overgrown Tomb, go. I DM'd a deck over Instagram. Can you check it out? Yes, Jank. I will make sure to check that out. Thank you for Zeddy Yatube. Bar Brawl? that might be a decent name for this deck. How are you tonight, Donos? Vote it, Vazig. Well. Well, 1, 2, 3. Fiend Artisan. Actually, sack Stitcher Supplier. The Soul Guide Lantern is actually pretty obnoxious. Opponent. Get a Stitcher Supplier. Ugh, there goes all of our Carnage Tyrants. Well, play a Stitcher Supplier. Well, we milled a bunch of cards. Pass the turn. I don't know if that was actually did anything productive. Do you think a deck with the hunted creatures, clickbait, and anti-anthem effects like Ethereal Absolution and Dorks, did you think of a deck with the hunted creatures, clickbait, and anti-anthem effects like Ethereal Absolution to insta-kill your opponent's Dorks created this way? Yeah, we've played decks kind of like that, built around giving your opponent creatures and then having them actually hurt the opponent. So we have played decks kind of built around that concept. Alright, board is wiped again. Boy, there goes all of our lands that we kind of want. I don't know if we have any lands left in our deck, honestly. We have milled a ton of lands. Boom. Take 1,000,000. Why don't we take the Lantern with one of the 2 discard spells? I feel like Yarion and the Omens are pretty bad if our opponent casts them. And our opponent has all the Wraths, so our graveyard's not going to do a whole lot anyway, with our opponent just being able to deal with all of our creatures. Play Jeskai, roll Reversal Justice Strike. Poet it, another Omen. Passes. Well, we hit a land, so play the Swamp, Cavalier. Get a land. Ugh, boy, our deck is pretty empty. Pass the turn. Are we going to have enough resources to kill our opponent? I am not sure. Yeah, there's definitely some going really deep, really janky ways you can try to go about it. Opponent, more Soul Guide Lanterns. Eats the Carnage Tyrant. And passes. I'll go attacking. What's even left in our deck, if anything? Opponent. Takes 5. We'll play a land, play Vivian's Arcbow. Pass the turn. Opponent makes a 1/1. Sure. A random against odds idea, Ethereal Absolution, Mythos of Aluna, Lord Drakus, to produce the biggest deck of Ethereal Absolutions possible. Oh, that could be funny. Just lock about. I mean, if you get enough Absolutions, that would keep creatures under control. You're pretty much at the end, Kyoka. This is our last match of the stream. It's just ended up being a long, grindy one. Well, pay 5. I don't even know how much we have to hit, honestly. Mire Triton and 4 lands. Oh my goodness, we got no luck. We got no luck at all. Well, agonizing remorse. Ah, it's brutal. Take the Shatter this guy. Go to combat, hit our opponent. Oh, milling our 2 Fiend Artisans is so bad. Opponent makes a 1/1. Yeah, that is really bad for us. Yeah, that's not how companions work. Companions are a little more broken than that. That's actually in an exile or the companion zone, so impossible to interact with until it comes down and draws our opponent 5 cards, or whatever number it may be. Part of what makes the mechanic so busted in every format. Uma Mask and Draniv Magistrate. That could be a fun against the odds. Oh boy. All right. Well, here comes Yarion to do Yarion things. Oh yeah. Companion is the worst mechanic in the history of Magic, quite arguably, Gordo. Opponent. So, yeah, this Yarion's going to be really good. And wow. Our opponent still just refusing to cast things. All right, sure. Down to 9. Passes. Well, I mean, we're going to draw. I don't think there's any way we win this game, unfortunately. Vivian. Vivian's cute. Swamp. You know, go to combat. This Castle Ardenvale is super good. I mean, it's especially super good when you have Fires of Invention, so you can activate it every turn. That makes it a little bit better, but it is impressive, I will say. I'll play a Vivian.
You want to fight me?
Make a beast with vigilance.
I love
Ship the turn. All right, we'll see. Vivian's not bad if it sticks around. Yeah, Fires is decent. You can use Tail's End on Yarion's end of turn trigger to stop things from coming back to the battlefield. Oh, opponent has to Fairy. Okay. I think they'll return the next end step if you stopped it. I believe. What do you think about Draniv Magistrate and Knowledge Pool? I think it's definitely a fun lock style combo, although I think that Draniv Magistrate's kind of like the backup effect. I think the combo's probably best off with Teferi as the lock piece. All right, Pona hits our stuff. Well, no Yarion still. Yeah, we're kind of just Fires locked here. Yeah. Well, we got to fight one thing with Obliterator. And that's as good as it's going to get for tonight. But I'm kind of glad it worked out that way because we actually got to learn a lot about how it works, which is probably a positive overall, I would say. Cavalier attack our opponent, they make a token, they block because we never deal damage because they have Fires. Yeah, Fires is just busted in so many ways. Sure. Now we will Murderous Rider to Fairy.
You just let me know if you're up for round 2.
We will Murderous Rider. And pass the turn. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the Core Set 2020 Teferis are. They're coming soon. It's almost spoiler season, so we will find out. Vote it. Thinking. If it is Seth, I hope he got a Blood Moon Teferi. Ooh, Blood Moon Teferi would be fun. I would enjoy Blood Moon Teferi. What do you got about it? I mean, I guess if we just keep waiting, our opponent will time out eventually. Opponent casts a Justice Strike. We're in 19 minutes, opponent's at 12. So if we install out for a bit, that could be our... Wow. What is going on with our opponent in this Yarion? Do you have any idea? Like, is there... Is there any realistic explanation for this?
Diversity is our greatest strength.
Get in, go attacking. Opponent's gonna make a 1/1. Opponent blocks with everything. Kills a thing. Goes to 14. Well, I mean, they cast their Justice Strike. I guess we can wait another turn. Actually, we're at 7? Ugh. Yeah, let's... Ugh. Yeah, let's wait. Pass the turn. We gotta wait. Opponent, Adepts. They don't have a cast companion? Maybe. It's just like casting a card from your hand. I'm confused why they're not. Ugh. Maybe they were just waiting to draw Agent of Treachery, so then Yarion just wins the game. Apparently that was it. Alright, well. Fair enough, and I guess we won't scoop because you never know what would happen. But, actually, we probably should scoop. Oh, there goes our board. Well, let's draw a card. Maybe we draw a fight spell, and we get to fight something as we die. That would be sweet, at least. Opponent gets to steal everything, gets to draw a new hand, gets to make some tokens. Well, our opponent does know how to cast their companion. That's comforting, at least. Alright. Steals our Vivian. Well, we untap. Boom. We're going to die, but we're going to do it on our own terms. We will get back a Phyrexian Obliterator. It's cute. Unfortunately, it's not enough. We're actually going to make our opponent sack 4 permanents, but they have about 50 permanents to sack. We will fight a Yarion. Haha. We got him! Opponent, sack 4 things! Our opponent has ample sacrifice fodder here. Opponent sacks. We'll wait for him to sack. And, cast Agonizing Remorse. Take a Luca.
I have been betrayed.
And pass the turn. Well, I mean, I guess the game is technically still not quite over. Opponent gets to sack stuff to scry. Fire's just so insane. We will wait. We will wait it out and see what our opponent does. Opponent's gonna scry. 2 to the bottom, untaps, draws. The timeout plan's still on. It's still on. Opponent. Passing. Alright, just a land. Well, go to combat. Attack. Opponent goes to 11. Obliterator number 2. Play land, pass the turn. Is there a world where we win this? Is that an actual thing that could happen after all this? It doesn't seem 100% impossible. I mean, the trample on Obliterator is a big deal. We'll see. Opponent will probably draw Agent of Treachery, and then fires. Okay. Land. All right. We're staying alive. Opponent passes. Go to combat. Attack. Opponent's going to block. Makes a token. Goes to 6. Has to sack 5 permanents. Yeah, alright, bonus X5. Playing Obliterator. Bonus X to draw. Opponent passes. I think our deck is mostly lands. Opponent untaps. Sacks to draw. Please, no Agent of Treacheries. Yeah, Trample is really helpful. Lantern. Exiles an Obliterator. Sacks it to draw a card. Says good game. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Well, we stuck it out and we finally got to do Obliterator things in a very non-Obliterator matchup. Wow! I thought there was no chance. Well, whew! Wow. I mean, we didn't scoop, and we just stuck it out and stuck it out and stuck it out, and somehow, eventually we won. Honestly, I thought that our opponent was playing around stuff very amazingly with Yarion, but now that we've played that whole match, I actually think that our opponent was just not being aggressive as they needed to be. Like, I thought they were playing amazingly well, but now in hindsight, I'm starting to wonder if you should have run out the Yarion. So, you were the opponent, Ink? So, Ink, why were you so conservative with your Yarion? I was wondering about that the entire match. I was like, why are you not just casting it to draw a bunch of cards? I thought you were trying to like play around the Obliterator fighting. I have no idea. Ink Sarah with the gift sub from Tanos. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. And then some people were like, oh, is he stream sniping? And I was like, yeah, I don't think so. I don't know. It was interesting. One of the biggest you were waiting for the Agent of Treachery. And then I figured it was you were waiting for the Agent of Treachery. Well, anyway, wow, that was ooh, that was a ridiculous match. Ridiculous match. Well, we played some interesting decks, and I gotta say, I like Historic. We will be playing more Historic in the future. On the other hand, I think that brings us to the end for tonight. So, quick reminders on the way out the door. Replay YouTube, that's where you'd find all the old streams, normal YouTube, tons of stuff coming up there. One more reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you need some magical cards, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. Even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know if you want one. Most importantly, thank you to all of you, everyone who hung out and donated and subbed and had fun with Historic. Y'all are amazing. It is super fun. We will be back on Monday to have a blast. Against Odds went up last night. It's on the YouTube with a pretty spectacular fun. So check that out. Have a wonderful weekend, whatever you may be doing. I love y'all. Seriously, thank you so much for being awesome. You really are. Have a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Until then, I'll talk to you soon.